Also, because Colin did this, Echo Shun! So, this is the long-awaited off-collab between me and... Who are we with today?
I don't know. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
Okay. Hello, what's up everyone? I'm XR. Since Hikari, which you prefer, I am here with Sammy IRL, actually. She's real, guys.
She's real!
She's real. She's real.
Oh my god. But, yeah, so we are here in person.
Let's high five.
Yeah, we can high five. You can tell it. We can also hand hold, but you can't hear hand holding.
You can't hear hand holding.
Unless it was an ASMR stream, but at that point you can hear everything. You can even hear a tummy grumble.
Tummy.
But she is real. Okay, I feel like before we get started, we kind of have to talk about that.
I'm in Canada, guys.
She's in Canada visiting me for my graduation, which is tomorrow.
Hello, Blaze.
Hello, Blaze. But yeah, as you can tell from the title, Aurora will not be here today just because like this is an off collab, so it's kind of hard to do.
Hand holding, yeah, we interlocked fingers yesterday.
We did interlock fingers yesterday. You know, I don't hand hold and tell, but let's say hi to everyone in chat, shall we?
Yeah.
Also, hello Colin, hello Stove.
Hi.
Hi, love, we love you.
You
icon.
And Virus as well, hello.
Virus as well, hello. And Fallen,
Fallen.
Mod of the Shadows.
Everyone's here, and anyone who may be lurking.
And anyone else who's lurking.
Yeah.
Simple. Oh my gosh.
Sinful. Oh my god, we're committing crimes.
So the whole thing of like saying she's real.
That was all Sammy.
That was all me. So I feel like we gotta talk about that first.
So I was on a plane, and I had to fly to Canada from the States. It was great. Long time the plane area.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously when you get to another country, you have to go through customs. I was really nervous, but it was actually really easy. So I get through customs, right? And I'm like, okay, well I'm gonna walk out this door, and like I know Sammy is gonna be waiting. And I know Sammy made like a sign and everything with my name and stuff, and the stuff is on it, a little sheep.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked through the doors, and she's literally like right there. I thought she was gonna be more behind me. She's like, the door's open, and bam, there's Sammy with the sign.
Yeah. So
and then she like loses her breath or whatever. You can continue from here.
Yeah, so pretty much leading up to this point, I was spending all day cleaning the house and getting ready for her to show up. And we get to the airport, and at that point, I was waiting, like, I think about, like, 30 minutes, and we had just found out the plane landed. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna wait by, like, here. And then I looked, and there's, like, a wall between, like, where you get out of customs and then, like, where, like, you show up. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll wait, like, near the gate, because there is, like, an area. That way, like, you know, Hikari doesn't have to run. And then, you know, I was... Like, every single time, like, somebody came through the door, I'm not gonna lie, I kept holding my breath. Because I didn't know when she was gonna show up. I was
and
like...
you had some interesting people.
Oh, yeah, I had some interesting people, so... So, on the side, like, I have, like, a drawing of Stuff is the Sheep on it, because, like, that's an easy thing for Hikari to spot, and it says, Welcome, Hikari. And let's just say I had, like, two guys, like, who came out of the flight. And one guy was like, oh, well, my name's not Hikari, but thank you for the welcome. And I think also that guy also answered, like, if he was on the same flight as you, like, from your destination, which I will not dox.
Yeah.
But then, the next guy comes out, he's like, you misspelled Scott. I guess it's because he was like, I wanted to be welcome Scott, but not. But then, like, Hikari is right there, and I was like in the middle, I think, of taking a breath, and then boom, she's right there.
In my pink glory.
In all pink.
Yes.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
And no joke, so like we immediately hug. Like I was not expecting that, but just immediate, just boom.
Yeah.
And like I'm crying. And, like, she's giggling and stuff.
Oh my god, yeah.
And the first thing I can manage to say is, you're real. That's the first thing. No joke, what I said was, you're real.
You're real? It was more like that. Like, you're real. because you liked
you're
her.
real.
She's crying.
Like in the midst of crying.
And by the way, since we're so close to that gate, like she had we were mid-hug, we were still hugging, holding on to each other. She was like shimmying backwards so we wouldn't be in the way. So like people were looking at us because like Sam, like I'm not gonna lie, you made a little bit of a presence.
Yeah, you know, that's just me. I make a presence wherever I
So,
go.
like, I could feel people staring. I was like, oh god. But like, didn't you see who was behind me? Cause I couldn't see who walked behind me, so it was like the
No, it was the pilot. So like right after like it was you, it was like the pilot and the flight attendants.
Yeah, I thank God I was like my back was turned. I didn't get to see that.
Yeah, but yeah. If anyone was wondering about Hikari's Discord status, that was me. That was my fault.
You're real.
She still says that. Like throughout this entire trip, she said just randomly, "You're real."
It's our thing now.
It is our thing now. It is officially our thing.
I'm real, guys.
I hate those kind of people. I'm sorry. That is fair. For me, it was kind of comforting because I'm just like, okay, people are like, you know, like not like looking funny or anything.
Yeah, at least they're kind of trying. It's like, you know, it's kind of like.
Yeah.
Is Sammy real? Yeah, Sammy's real.
Yeah, I'm real.
Yeah, she's real.
Yeah, I'm real. You can high five me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today, we're actually going to be doing some painting.
By numbers.
We're doing painting by numbers. You guys won't be able to see it because on top of like Hikari not being comfortable with hand cam streams yet.
Yeah, no.
I have no room.
No room. But if Raven shows up.
If Raven shows up, we have a surprise for him.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what that one.
So if anyone has a Raven on DMs. But pretty much, there's like no room on my table.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're like just going for it. I'm gonna be painting a scene with a bunch of bunnies.
And hers looks scary. I'm just gonna say it right now. Hers actually looks scary because there's so many different numbers, and mine looks more like simple compared to hers.
Yeah, you got a nice toucan.
I got a nice toucan.
You got a nice toucan. But yeah, throughout the stream, we're gonna be like
talking about
our trip, like when we're not like focusing on the painting.
And if you guys have questions, feel free to ask as long as you know it's appropriate. And feel comfortable asking. Then like if you have questions, like you know, oh, what was it like meeting? Did Sammy get to see Hikaru? No, Hikaru's not making a presence.
No, Hikaru's not. If Hikaru made a presence, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah,
because I would have fainted.
Yeah, you know, Hikaru would know. It's just about Hikari, you know. But maybe next time.
Oh my god. Alright, so I'm gonna open my paint.
Where do I want to start? A lot of these are like mixing. I want to mix.
Yeah.
35. I'm trying to pick one.
Oh, question where No, I'm not telling you guys where I live. One thing I can say, and this is gonna be relevant to the story, I do live like closer to a downtown area. I'm not in a downtown area. But I am like close enough to the point where we could bus or we could like Uber without it costing much. I'd say costing much, but in reality, like a lot of the time it costed like $20. But point being, I do live like relatively close to a downtown area, which is actually where we had a lot of like our experiences, which we will get into.
So how do you?
Oh, Sadie Chef!
Oh my god! Okay, okay, Raven, you have to stay in this chat for a bit, okay?
Yeah, stay in the chat for a bit. All right.
Okay. Wait, do you need to turn on the?
No, it auto brightens. Alright.
Alright, Raven.
Alright, we got you. You know, Raven, you know, you make a lot of jokes. And to that, we say that you're bluffing when it comes to joking about those kind of streams. I have to find his DMs. Do I even have Raven on?
I have Raven.
Hold on, give me 1 sec.
What's happening?
I found him. Oh, you'll see Raven.
You'll see Raven. Look at your Discord.
No, your Twitter.
Your Twitter. Okay.
Check your Twitter DMs.
Check your Twitter DMs. My bad.
Yeah, check your Twitter DMs. we sent you a present. We hope you enjoy. Oh, I got myself good. Ow.
Well, now I get to see it. You actually hurt yourself.
Yeah, yep, that's how I hurt myself sometimes. Ow. I just, like, kicked.
Sammy, please.
I'm trying. Although I will say, that is a good picture that we took.
Yeah, it's a great picture.
Yeah, it's a great picture.
Yeah,
it was painful, yeah. Yeah, I fucked up. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Alright, Raven.
Alright, Raven.
Are you looking?
Did you check the Twitter DMs? Let's wait to see the results.
I feel like I should start with a number that's common up here.
Yeah. For me, that's what I'm doing. I'm starting off with 10 because 10 like appears a lot on its own.
They're holding
They're
with
with their grippers. Wait.
Grippers.
Yeah. You've heard of hand holding, but have you heard of feet holding?
God. Alright, I think I'll start with 35.
I think I'm gonna start with 10. But yeah, feel free to ask questions, guys. We are open to answering as long as like it's like appropriate. Yeah, just keep it appropriate, please. Alright.
Excuse?
Alright, no turning back now.
I feel bad for you, because yours is a lot.
Well, you know what? I am taking this challenge with stride.
I mean...
Oh. Do you mind pass me the scissors?
Where's this? Oh. The black
This
ones?
The purple ones. Purple ones are my craft scissors. Black ones are my hair cutting scissors.
What's going on?
Oh. There's like a straggler on the hairbrush. Yeah, I don't want to paint on my hair cutting scissors. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could file taxes? I would say like several trees, like maybe about like 10 or 20 trees, if I do say so myself.
Dang. I don't know where you pulled that number, but that sounds cool.
Improv, darling.
It's like hand holdings, but instead of fingies, it's toesies.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why I say that with such confidence.
I know, right? I was like, dang, Sammy.
Yeah, we're just starting our paintings. Mine is complex.
Woodchucks don't pay tax.
Oh, you don't know. They might pay tax in Canada. But how's your... So, let's talk about that first night that you had.
Oh, God.
So, from your perspective, how was it?
It was like, there's a lot of emotions. It's like, we got back and like, ordered food and watched a Barbie movie.
Yeah, we watched
which is a fever dream. I've never seen it before.
Mm-hmm. And we're just like, you know, drinking like... I'm gonna be honest, mostly frozen smoothies because we didn't take them out in time.
Oh yeah, they were very frozen.
They were extremely frozen.
They're still good though.
They were still really good. We basically ate them with spoons, like, during the Barbie movie. And then...
You should tell them about the Michael.
Okay, so, you know, if you have not seen the Barbie movie, this might be slight spoilers, just as a heads up. So, you know, Ken's having his, like, emotional, like, moment. You know, just being there. And then Michael, like, just...
Was upstairs.
Was upstairs, and he had just a, like... He had just a genuine reaction. I think it was like an, oh no.
Yeah, Ken's out here being depressed. He's all sad. And then all of a sudden we hear from upstairs, oh no. Like, what the heck? It was so perfect. You gotta be there. Also, hello.
That's Cordy, yeah. Yeah, it's Cordy. Hi, Cordy. But yeah, Michael, like, throughout this trip has had, like, just the most genuine commentary that just makes, like, Hikari lose her shit.
Well, it's because he's upstairs gaming, doing his own thing, and then, like, what he says, like, it just fits so perfectly. It's like, my man, you know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. No, he goes off, like, honestly.
It's true, guys. If you ever seen, like, Sammy or Sammy's streams, or, like, get a call with Sammy, and you hear Michael's commentary, it's actually, it does happen. It's a common occurrence.
It's actually real.
It's real.
Oh,
yeah.
have a good one, love. Thank you so much for
Okay,
stopping by.
Thank you.
But yeah, it was like, for me, like, it was such a surreal experience, like, having you there, like, in real life for the first time.
She's real.
I think at one point, like, because, like, when you came through the door, like, you tried to hide behind me from Michael.
Yes.
Because you were shy.
Yeah, I'm like, all these people, oh my goodness, I'm scared.
Mm-hmm. But once you got to know them, like, how did you feel about everyone?
I love your mom.
I figured, because you actually, like, before this stream, not gonna lie, guys, she actually spent, like, a good amount of time talking to my mom while I was, like, dealing with tech issues.
Sammy's mom is real.
She is real.
And she's nice and very kind and very sweet. I'm like, dang, it's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Michael's pretty chill. He's cool. He's very, very sweet in his own way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think.
What about my neighbors?
Your neighbors are nice too. Everyone is nice here in Canada that I've met so far, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's kind of surreal. You know, when you come from America and everyone kind of keeps to themselves, or it's like, like, I don't know.
Also, hello, Kitty. How are you?
Heyo,
This is gonna be a Sammy stream just because we're doing an off collab today. Yes, it is Sammy.
Oh, was that Sammy?
Yeah, it's me. Just because Hikari's here in real life, and I feel like our dynamic would be kind of weird if Aurora was here today. So it's just us today. My mom is real and she is lovely.
She's great.
We actually just went for tea with her today, which we will get into, but it was amazing.
We're fancy.
We were fancy ladies today.
Anyways, I'm trying to think. First day wasn't like really just chill. It was just kind of like, hey, because I came here at night, so you know. It's not
Yeah,
really
you came
easy.
like right at night, and I think didn't we stay up until like 4 a.m. talking?
Yeah.
Because like originally we were gonna go to bed like relatively, I think like around like maybe 1 or 2, but then we just kept talking.
No, we had to. It was nice.
It was a wild experience, just like talk like that, and like we were talking about like how we felt about everything, how we felt about like being around each other in real life.
It's real, man.
It was real. Like we had like I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to night times with me and like Hikari, we have we have deep conversations.
Yeah, we have real deep conversations going.
Like there were points like where we would just like get on a topic of like just getting deep and being like, yep, this is how things are.
This is the reality.
This is the reality. But it's always like very like comfortable to me personally, like to have those conversations.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is I'm slightly, ever slightly taller than Sammy, which I was not expecting. I was expecting us to be like the exact same height, but I'm like very, 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 very like slightly taller than her.
Yeah, you were just slightly taller than me,
Which is weird to me because that's usually not the case.
Yeah, pretty much. Hikari is slightly taller than me, but that could be because you have longer legs and I have like a smaller torso.
Yeah, it's like, very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I got longer legs, guys.
Legs,
apparently.
Well, you know what? Where you got like length in your legs, I've got thigh.
Yeah, the thick thighs that she always talking about, they're real, guys.
Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how thick?
I don't know how to assess thigh.
Well, are
thickness.
they thick?
They are thick. They're thick. With like maybe like 3 C's?
3 C's? 3 C's? That's respectable. That's respectable.
Yeah.
That's a respectable ranking of thigh.
Thick.
Oh yeah, they're thick.
Lifesavers, yeah.
Well, yeah, of course. Big fives save lives, guys.
How did we get this guy? Because Sammy always talks about, her thighs being thick. That's why.
Yeah, like
Good joke.
that came from like the Awakening streams where I would just say like out of the blue, ladies and gentlemen, I have thick thighs.
And everyone would listen. Our feet size is very similar.
Our feet size is incredibly similar.
I'm trying to think of other things I can compare.
Definitely our hair.
Hello.
Hi, you! Hi! Oh yeah, we forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream because we were so frazzled. Pretty much, the stickers that I say sticker. I call it the sticker.
Mine's not a sticker.
Hers is not a sticker, but both of the artwork that you are seeing is from Dream With You. They drew both of these, and the Aurora one specifically is going to be launched as a sticker in early July, and if you guys order it during the launch period, you guys will be entered into the giveaway that's going on right now.
You guys have to buy it.
Please, I'd say please buy it because you guys are going to be supporting Dream With You, who is a small Canadian business.
Look, she can be modest, but I'm gonna just tell you to buy it, guys. Because I'm not related to it, that's why.
Oh my god.
But hello.
Hello. But yeah, I was like, you know what? We have matching art from you. Why don't we just use it? Actually, funny thing, this is what we used during our shopping trip when we played what I call the Lush game.
Oh, yes.
For those who don't know, for me, the Lush game is basically where you go to a Lush store and you show them an image of like one of the characters you designed and ask them to recommend you a product based on your character. And we used this exact art when we played the game. And I ended up getting a Thermal Waves bath bomb, which is like has a very light scent but has like a lot of color and life in it. And then Hikari, what did you get?
I got a hair conditioner called Valkyrie, which I found very interesting because for those who know me, I am very into taking care of my hair, using like specific conditioners and shampoos. So I kind of find it ironic that like they didn't tell me like a bath bomb. They're like conditioner. I'm like, that was like the most perfect thing you could have recommended to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I love that.
Yeah.
And it smells really good.
Oh, it smells fantastic. Like
Yeah.
she's been using it every morning she's been here, and it smells so good. But yeah, we've been just having like an absolute blast, like being in real life together. It's been like insane. Also, unfortunately, Kitty, I do not have the follow age command. I actually don't have a lot of commands. I think I still have the roll command. Like if you do like exclamation mark roll, I think I have.
Yeah, you do.
I do. Yeah, I think you helped me set it up.
Yeah.
Cause you're a smart mod.
I'm a smart potato.
You are a smart mod.
Let's see. Did anything surprise you when we met? Like for me, I was like, oh my god. For me, I guess it was like the height thing.
So if I had to pick something that surprised me about meeting you, I would
My
have.
legs. Okay, kidding.
Well, that is a surprise too. When you think about it, I'd have to say it was the fact that you're very jumpy.
I'm very jumpy.
You were girl. You were hopping all over that Canadian airport. If I'm honest.
Oh, I'm very oh yeah, I was. Okay,
Yeah,
I
you were very jumpy when we first met. Like, girl, you can. I was gonna say you can hop.
I did the bunny hop, guys.
You can like seriously hop like from one area to the next. I am genuinely surprised.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to find where the next like 10 to paint is. I'm on the first color still.
Me too.
Yeah, we're just like going ham, guys. But yeah, that was my first impression. Like, oh gosh, okay, a lot more like bounciness than I anticipated, and also like very shy.
Very shy. Yes.
Like I knew you were gonna be shy. I knew 110% you were gonna be shy when I met you, but like I didn't anticipate how shy you truly could be until I witnessed it in person.
You're like, dang, she jumpy.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep like my space a little bit because I know that she can get really anxious. So like I'm gonna make sure she has her space. I'm gonna make sure she's comfortable before initiating like any like contact that we talked about. And I say contact as in like hand holding and like hugging, because I didn't want to like freak you out.
Yes.
Just because I wanted you to be comfortable around me before like I would suddenly like initiate that.
Yeah.
Now I can do it whenever I want.
Now she just does it.
Yeah, now I just do it.
Oh, she's rubbing my back. Oh,
Yeah.
guys, I feel good.
Nowadays, like I'm very like comfortable with just like.
She fell asleep near me.
Oh yeah, I did fall asleep near you today. So why don't we talk about
Day one?
Day one. Day one was a day.
Day one was a girls' shopping spree, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. One of the first things we wanted to do was like we wanted to go out to like the big mall and also to go to the market near me, where it was like a bunch of street vendors, and it was a lot of fun.
Yes, I took the train or whatever it's called. I don't know what they call it here.
It's called the train.
Okay, yeah, I took that. It was really cool because like, public transportation is not a big thing. I mean it is like buses and stuff, but like not as big as here.
Yeah, it's not like a major presence where you are.
Yeah, so it's like it was really cool to be like, oh my god, public transportation, that's not terrible.
No, it was fun. We took like the train to like my regular mall to like go do cash conversion.
And Canadian money is very pretty, guys.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
Thank you, thank you.
Don't drink the paint water.
Oh god.
But yeah, Canadian money. How do you feel about Canadian money?
And for one, guys, it's not paper. It's like plastic and it's colorful. So if you live in the States, you know what money looks like, and it's like cash. It's like so boring, and like freaking like cash is like paper, and it's like it's all crumpled. You don't know where it's been. At least with like Canadian money with it being like plastic, you probably disinfect it with freaking like U.S. money. You can't really do much.
Yeah, no, we can disinfect like our money in case if like anything happens. There are some things where you can't disinfect it. If I'm honest,
Yeah.
like for example, you can't disinfect it if like a drug is on it.
Yeah.
Like that's actually something I learned from my child and youth care studies. So for those who just like raised an eyebrow, that's just because I know this. If like a certain substance has been on it, you can't wipe it off and it'll like easily be okay.
Oh, dude.
You have to be careful. So that's why you're encouraged to not pick up money off of the ground in any state for that matter. But yeah, just our money is very colorful.
I'm jealous of it, guys.
She's also been learning how to count her money, like up here.
Yes. I don't really use cash, guys, so it's kind of like, whoa, I gotta count now? What?
Yeah, I
just
had
gotta swipe the card? Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I had to teach you how to count Canadian money. I had to give you the tips.
Can you give me the tips, guys?
Yeah. Do you remember how each coin is?
Yes, it's really similar to the U.S. Except, like, you guys have coins that are $1, and then you have the coins that are $2, which is, like, so weird.
Yeah. So what's the $1 coin?
I don't know. It's the gold one.
The gold one, the loonie.
The loonie, yeah. And then the toonie is, like, it has, like, the inside is, the inside and the outside are different colors. I just don't remember.
Yep. The outer rim is silver. Inner is
Gold.
gold. Yeah. There you go. You remembered.
I'm learning, guys.
She's learning.
How do you dispose of it when it leaves circulation?
That's up to the banks, if I'm honest. But yeah, so we converted her money, and then we actually, like, went around my mall a little bit, because we actually had to go pick up the paint kits we're using right now.
Yep.
And, you know, what did you see?
I saw Toys R Us.
Yep.
And Toys R Us don't exist in the States, guys. And I was like, what? It's still here?
And I was like, do you want to go look?
And I was like, yes. I mean, why would I not want to look, you know?
She was so happy, just, like, going all around, like, Toys R Us.
Yeah, I was a kid, guys. I'm so sorry.
And that was where we took our first picture.
Oh yeah, I before going on this trip, I bought one of those Instamax like Polaroid type of cameras because I knew that me and Sammy would have a blast with it, and we have been having a blast with it. And like the pictures, it's like very old school because you know Polaroid, it prints them off right there and then. But it's so nice for our journaling.
Because we've actually been journaling nearly every single night. There's been one night where we didn't do it, and it was the first day's night that we didn't do it, just because
we were tired.
We were tired, and you'll see why in a sec why we were so tired. But after like a little bit of shopping around, and we also like picked up some stuff from a different store, which I will say is for a future Aurora stream. So please look forward to that. I'm not gonna say what it is.
Oh, you're gonna love it, guys.
You're gonna love it. It's so cute. But it's for a future hand cam stream. But then we hopped on the train to go to the big mall in my city.
Yep, but we were first gonna hit up some beaver tails.
Oh yeah. We decided that like, because like we didn't have breakfast like super close to when we left, we're like, you know what, we're gonna go and we're gonna go get beaver tails.
Not actual beaver tails.
They're not actual beaver tails. So Brendan, if you're in chat, it is a donut.
It's a flat donut.
Get it for your head, please. But yeah, it is a donut that you like. It's a flat donut that's covered in cinnamon and sugar. And
it's
you
like
get
a churro, guys.
It's basically like a churro.
A flat churro.
And how happy were you with that?
Okay, I'm not sure if anyone in chat has ever had a Disney churro. It's basically, it tastes like a Disney churro, except it's more flat, so it's not as like fluffy, because obviously, you know, it's flat, and it has more of a crisp to it. And it's warm, and there's a little bit of fluff, but it's warm, and it makes your heart feel so happy. I loved it. I would definitely want to eat again.
It was so good.
Yes.
They're especially good when they're fresh.
Very good. Must try if you're in the Canadian lands.
And then we kind of walked around like the market to like see like all the wares and stuff, which was really interesting because I'm gonna be honest, like for me, even though like I live near it, I don't go to the market as much.
Yeah.
Just because like I have no one to go with.
Yeah, which is 100% valid. And they were doing salsa classes.
They were doing salsa classes in the street.
It was so cool because, you know, I'm like Hispanic, so like salsa is like a specific type of dance, you know.
Oh yeah, and that was around the time you put a status on your Discord that made everyone message you.
Oh yeah, so I don't know, for those who have me on Discord, you might have seen the status where I was like, oh, I held hands and had an indirect kiss with my bestie. And everyone freaked out. They're like, what's the context? What? Like, y'all do not know y'all acted like a freaking direct kiss is like the worst thing you could do with someone. Like, what? So basically, it was like kind of getting a little hot, and like Sammy like ended up getting a lemonade. I didn't get one because I wasn't really thirsty. And Sammy was like, oh, this lemonade's really good. You want to try? And I'm like, oh, well, she opened the invite. So I was like, okay, I'll take a sip. But if she's okay with it, I wasn't going to ask her. And I took a sip, and in the back of my mind, I was like, we just had an indirect kiss. I laugh, it's real.
And I didn't
It's
even
real.
think of it like that, like in the moment. But then when you were telling me, oh my god, people are talking about like my status, I'm like, what did you fucking put as your status?
That is true. And we had another one later that night too, because of Putin.
Oh yeah!
Look, she was the one offering. I didn't offer, you know. Yeah, I'm not gonna say no.
Look, I share my food. What can I
Yeah,
say?
yeah. So like, you know. Anywho, we did that, and then we actually went to the mall, which was so huge.
Yeah, we have one of the bigger malls over here, and it was a ginormous mall. We didn't go through the entirety of the mall because, like, you know,
We didn't have all day.
but-
Wait, no, before we went to the mall, we were going back, and I found a place.
Oh, yeah. You did. Oh my god. Do you want to talk about this place?
Yes. So we were walking, we're like gonna go to the mall, and then I see this place that's really colorful, and I see like crane games or whatever, and I'm like, we have to go in here. And Sammy's like, oh, I've never been in here. We walk into this place, it's really colorful, it has like, you know, it's like an Asian themed store, it has like the, you know, makeup, and a lot of Asian snacks, but it also has like these crane games with like plushies. And we're like just browsing, we see a lot of candy, like the confetti candy from Japan.
Yep.
Different like chocolates, a disgusting Pikachu gum. It was gross.
Yeah, it was 50 cents, but it was shit.
It was gross. It was disgusting. I don't know what that flavor was, but I don't know. It was disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
But lots of different noodles, lots of different like drinks. Like, oh my god, that place was like snack galore.
Honestly, like, I feel like we could go back there to just like have snacks.
And yes. But then, you know, we bought the stuff we wanted to buy. Had a lot of stationary stuff too.
Oh yeah.
And then we got some coins to play the crane games, and Sammy won a duck. Like on her first try doing the crane game.
I saw it and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna aim for it. I'm gonna go for it.
And she got it. Because she's just lit like that. And then anything else we tried was like rigged, I feel like.
Oh, it was so rigged. Like some of the machines like were not like well calibrated to like
Yeah.
get stuff. So we ended up like only getting just the one.
I almost got one thing. Remember when I put the crane down and I pulled out two up? And they
Yeah,
fell
that
off?
was so close.
We're so close, but so far away.
You also got a Pikachu drink there too.
Yes, and it was like a sparkling water. So good, guys. So good.
Mm.
But then we went to the mall.
Then we went to the mall. And one of the first places we went to, it's all over Canada, so I can say the name of the shop. Squishy Mart.
Yes.
It was very similar to the last store, but it is more Korean based as opposed to Japanese based.
Yeah.
And it was extremely fun to kind of go around. They were actually having a Genshin promotion at
They
the
had
time.
a lot of Genshin stuff. For anyone who likes Genshin, they had a lot of Genshin
Yeah,
stuff.
they are. I think it's a limited time promo though. So if you guys are in Canada and love Genshin, go to Squishy Mart. They have actually like some really cute stuff, including like basically a Hu Tao cosplay,
Yes. So cute.
which was adorable. Like if they had my size, I would have bought it, but unfortunately they did not have my size.
It was also expensive.
Oh, it was so expensive. It was like what, like
$80-something.
yeah, it was $80-something, which I mean, convert to USD, it's actually not
It's
bad.
not bad because the cosplay is usually expensive. Squishy Mart, yeah. Yeah, Squishy. But they also, okay, we ended up buying like some stationary stuff. I found like the cinnamon roll, whatever. Cinnamon rolls everywhere.
Cinnamon rolls everywhere in Canada, if I'm
I was like,
honest.
oh my god, this little guy's like chasing me. But we did see like one of those like photo booths. Those like Asian style photo booths where you put the filter and like the frames and y'all cute, like you said, like in the animes. We found one of those, and I was like, I want to try this because you know I've never tried one with like a female friend, you know, especially one of the ones that are more catered like Asian style.
Yeah.
I tried more like but like American ones, which you know they're still fun but not like the same. And so we obviously buy our stuff and we ask for change, and we go in there and they already had money in it.
It already had money in it, but like someone gave up on like getting it in there.
Yeah, because sometimes it rejects the coins really easily. We were going to give up, but we talked to an attendant and like they were able to help us.
Yeah, they even changed their change out, which was very sweet of them. They did not have to do that.
Yes, and then we got to work and we took some cute pictures.
And the thing is that we didn't prep like ahead of time, like what poses we were
So
gonna
we were
do.
like freaking out, but we got cute poses. It actually was really good.
And the frame like was adorable.
Oh my god, it was so cute.
We ended up going back later, like today, to go get another one.
Yeah, because it only prints you off one copy, and I was like, well, I don't, like, you know, we both want something like this, but I don't want to cut it up because it'd ruin, like, the frame, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, we need to go back so, like, one of us can have one and then the other can have the other one. That way we both have something from that time.
Mm-hmm.
So we went there, and then where do we go next? Because we went to other places.
I think the next place we went to, I think, honestly, we probably went to Imagineering next.
Which is an anime place.
It was a anime, comic, D&D. It was a heaven.
Nerd heaven.
It is nerd heaven, basically.
Had
And
figures, manga, like anything, basically.
basically anything that you could picture for, like someone having a niche interest in, they fucking had it. And it was amazing. And, like, the first floor was cute. The first floor was absolutely adorable, and there was a lot of things that you could get. But the second floor was where Hikari loved it.
It had Pikachu, all that stuff.
It had a giant Pikachu emerging from the ceiling.
It was great.
Is that Michael?
Yeah, I think you might be being summoned, girl.
Is he summoning me?
Maybe.
Michael, are you summoning me?
Guess not.
Nope, I guess not. He sometimes summons me with, like,
Squeaky toy.
a squeaky toy. Also, yours is looking good.
Cool. So yeah, we did that, and we bought dice because we were playing D&D later that night. What else did, we took some pictures. Like, there's so many Pokemon plushes. I literally she took, like, my favorite picture of me. It's literally me, like, sitting on my knees with my hands spread out with the Pokemon plushes behind me.
Mm-hmm. It
But
was
it's
so
my
cute.
favorite image of myself on this trip, to be honest, because it just screams, yeah, that's Hikari.
And we also took, like, a lot of Polaroids that were extremely cute.
Yes, what was funny is, like, anytime I saw, like, a Pokemon plushie, I kept thinking of my Kaizo run. I'm like, oh my god, there's Nugget, there's Taffy.
Yeah, she literally
There's
called him out in real life.
I was like, oh my god, the gang's all here. It's kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
What else did I buy? Oh, I bought a lanyard. Yeah.
You did. Because a lot of the transportation around here, you need, like, a bus pass. And she had a bus pass, but it was in her wallet. So every time she took it out, she would have to take out her wallet.
Yep.
And I didn't want that for her. So what we did was I suggested to her, hey, while we're out, one of the goals I want you to aim for is to get a lanyard. And she got a Pikachu lanyard.
And the guy was so nice. He gave me a freaking Noibat, like, Pokemon card for free. He's like, you want a Noibat? I'm like, okay, sure. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to a free Pokemon card.
Mm-hmm.
Super nice guy. Everyone's been so nice. And yeah, that's what we did. And then after that
Was Lush. And also,
yeah, which we talked about.
Miniso. We didn't spend too long in Miniso. Because, like, it was very similar to a Squishy Mart, especially.
Yeah.
But she had to go get a makeup brush there.
But yes, I did. But yeah, honestly, the day went by fast. We went to, like, Hot Topic, and, like, we just kind of browsed around, honestly.
And then we decided, so originally we were supposed to go to a ramen place. But what I did not anticipate during my planning was that the ramen place was going to be closed on Sunday.
Yeah.
So one of our other options was to go to a gaming pub.
Yep.
And this pub is extremely cool.
Yeah, so, like, they had different consoles. We had, like, a Wii, we had, like, a Switch.
A SNES.
Yep.
PlayStation 2.
Yep. And so we started by playing, like, the freaking OG, like, Mario Kart. And let me just say, I was bad.
We were both bad, let's be honest.
Yeah, she was better than me. I will not. Like, I will admit that.
I still sucked, but, like, I tried to, like, get a good score. It was pretty hard.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Close on Sunday. What are they? Something
I'm honestly surprised, like, that they're closed on Sunday, but it was what it was. And we ended up going to, like, a fun gaming place instead, so it's okay.
Yeah, and then we played on the Wii. What was the game called?
Mario Sports Mix, which was developed by Square Enix.
And what was so funny, because she was like, oh, I usually play the dodgeball version. The dodgeball, because it's easy. And I'm like, okay. And there's not, I think Peach was, like, the only female character.
Yeah.
And usually I like to play Peach, but I was like, I'll give it to Sammy. Because why not? And then when I was looking at the other characters, so I was going to probably default to Mario or something. I see Moogle. Final Fantasy Moogle. And I'm like, I have to be the Moogle, because if anyone knows, like, the freaking Moogles in Final Fantasy VII, how the Mog House is literally one of the worst things ever, I love the Moogle dance, and I was like, I need to be the Moogle. And I was the Moogle, and I was so proud.
And you sent that to Fallen to tease him.
Yep, I was like, just because I'm on vacation don't mean the Moogle dance ever stops, guys.
It never stops.
It was fun, though. We ended up working really well.
We did really well. And then we also played hockey.
Oh my god, yeah, we did play the hockey version. Then we got our food. Sammy got, like, poutine. I got, like, a crispy chicken, like, Caesar wrap. And some sweet potato fries. It was pretty good. And then we got the most atrocious thing ever.
Oh, yeah. So, one of the reasons, like, we really wanted to go to this place was because they had dice candy. They make in-house Dungeons & Dragons themed candy. And we're like, this is great! Like, we're gonna be playing D&D later tonight. We'll get these to go, so that way we can eat them later.
They're gummies.
They're gummies, and that's normally not a bad thing.
Yeah.
They tasted like bland Jell-O.
It was so bad. Like, regular Jell-O would have been better than that.
Yeah, it just tasted like just sugarless Jell-O. Or just sugar Jell-O, because, like, it didn't have any other flavor. It just...
Yeah. Like, all the different colors tasted the exact same.
It was disgusting.
Yeah, it was really disappointing. It was not worth the money.
It was not worth... It was $9.
Yeah, it was not worth that much.
Yeah, it was not worth that much. But the food, it was good pub food.
Yeah.
It was good pub food.
Yeah.
And after we paid, also this is where we did have, like, our second indirect kiss, because I gave her some of my... I gave her some of my poutine.
Yeah.
Because I wanted her to try it.
Oh my god, she gave me
Give me your poutine.
She's so sweet to me, guys.
I sometimes spoil you, I will admit.
Yeah.
But after that, we decided to book it over back home because we were gonna play D&D in real life, with the exception of that, because our DM Tyler could not join us for the graduation celebration, as I call it. He did all of his DMing like over the phone.
It was fun, and then like surprise Love joined in on it too.
Yeah, he surprised us with Love,
which we were not expecting Love to be a part of it. It was great.
It was so amazing. She played by her terms, she played an asshole.
It was great. She was amazing.
She was wonderful.
Okay.
It was just a fun session, but then we ended playing at like 4 a.m.
Yeah, and then we were tired, and we kind of just gave up on
it. We passed out. We hardcore like passed out. You didn't even take your melatonin.
Nope, I was like, nope, I'm done.
It was fun though. Oh, you'd be surprised. She actually played the character pretty well.
Yeah, she did. She did great. I loved the character. It was a really intense session. Like, oh my god, it was like.
I nearly died.
Yeah. It's always crazy when that happens.
And I played. Oh yeah, who did we play?
I played a fighter, and his name is Zarin, but they call him Ran, and he a farmer boy. He come from a farm, and his
Country
family's.
boy, I love you.
Yeah, and his family's in debt. You know, they've been in debt for generations, and he's trying to raise money so that his family can get out of debt. So he became like an adventurer. And he has a really frail little sister who he wants to send to magic school. So like, you know, he's also raising money for that. So he's a very sweet boy, really sweet boy.
And he is accompanied by a not a sorcerer, a undead cleric.
Yep.
Because this girl previously died, but she was brought back to life and lost her memories, and then was sent down in a comet that and discovered.
Yep. And she's from the life domain.
She is a undead life domain cleric.
That's great.
And the one shot picks up like shortly, like after they start adventure together, maybe like a month.
Yeah.
And Ren sleeps on the floor.
He doesn't want to share a bed with her, not because he like hates her, but because he's like, you know, he has like morals. He's like, well, back in my country days, like if you do that basically is a statement.
Yeah, but she was like, dude, don't sleep on the floor.
And he still slept on the floor. He's also very dumb. I mean, he's a country kid, so you know.
Country boy.
But has a heart of gold, I would say.
Heart of gold, but it's the way that I put it. Pure of heart, dumb of ass.
Oh my god.
But at the end of the day, like they would get along extremely well, even though Rosa would constantly mention like pillow technique.
Yeah.
Because like she wants like him to not sleep on the floor. Although we found out for a role that she actually does have a crush on him.
Yeah, she likes him.
You she likes the Contra boy. But then we ended up stopping this like bar fight
Oh my god.
that Love's character like was
a part of. Not by choice.
Not by choice. It just happened. And then we meet their adventuring partner,
Allison.
Addison.
Allison.
Allison, right?
Mhm.
Allison, my bad.
Okay.
And she's sweet. And we have a nice interaction. And then I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna go pray to my god. But then I, for some reason, get in contact with her instead, and she's not my god. She's not my god. Who is this?
Yeah.
And then they invite us on like a little adventure to go take care of some creatures.
And it becomes way more than that.
It didn't like somebody warn us at the beginning of the session.
Yeah, it's like some, you might see some jobs ain't worth the money that they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that was very much true.
Yeah, because like we ended up fighting what I basically called the Babadook. Like lumbering Babadooks. That's what we were fighting. They were made of tar. They were disgusting, and they kept like attacking Love.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
We made it through them.
We made it. We survived, and then we had to take care of like we had to take care of like what was essentially like the beginning of a calamity inside of a tomb.
That was great, guys.
And I nearly died.
I nearly died too. Like, I got crit on. That thing crit me, and I only lasted on like, what, 2 HP or something?
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Look at the beady little eyes.
Hello, Brian. Hello,
Hello,
Paolo.
Paolo. Fun size cuties. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're hanging out in real life just talking about our experiences.
But yeah, D&D was insane.
It was very much insane, but it was fun.
It was a fun insane, guys.
I gotta ask, how did you feel like playing in real life next to me?
It was nice. We held hands a lot of times.
We
But
did
were
hold
getting
hands.
scared.
Every time we were scared, I would like offer my hand.
We held hands, guys.
We held hands a
It was
lot.
kind of real. Yeah, I've been well, Brian. How have you been? Hopefully you haven't been too bad.
And then, obviously, like after D&D, like we passed out.
Yeah,
We were done. We were so done.
I mean, we had been out the entire day.
Yeah, so basically, like, it, like, really,
We were
like,
shot.
we were shot. And then cue the next day.
This day was a bit more chill, thankfully.
We went to my work to go do some grocery shopping.
Oh, her coworkers are so sweet.
Oh my god, yeah, they were, like, so happy to, like, see you.
I took picture with bread.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I literally have this Polaroid picture of me, like, sitting on the floor all cute with a loaf of bread on my lap.
Wonder Bread, to be more specific. Because we carry Wonder Bread much more easily up here.
Yeah. How long were you visiting for? I came here on Saturday, and I leave on Friday. So about a week. Yeah, it's almost ending, so about a week.
Yeah, about a week. Look at the shading on this.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm like tackling all like the tens before like I move on to like the next color.
And Paolo's like, guess what I'll be doing in July?
Oh, what are you doing in July? A 1 week short film challenge. Ooh!
That's exciting.
Grouped up with some artist friends and we're going to do it. The theme is bugs.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I will say I have a fear of creepy crawlies, so I might not watch it if you decide to post it, but you have fun with that.
Yeah, same.
But no, we've been pretty well, Brian. How many off-class right? Just this one, honestly. Like, depending on how we feel
We've
tomorrow.
been so busy, and tomorrow this girl graduates, so like we're gonna be busy. Like she's gonna be like walking the stage all pretty like, and we're gonna be taking pictures, and then we're going out to eat, and then afterwards we're probably just gonna enjoy the time together because like I said, I leave literally Friday.
The next morning.
Yeah, so I think we might not. It's just this is my first time in Canada, so obviously we jam-packed it with so many things because I'm only here for so long. Like, I'm sure that, like, if I were to visit again, we would still plan things, but maybe not to the extent of this, because, like, okay, well, she's done this before, you know, it's like, okay, we're good there. And maybe that would be more off-collab, but that'd be, like, in the far future.
Yeah, that would be in the far future. Probably around the time I get married.
Yeah.
Also, my parents got me Hades for my birthday, and I've been playing it nonstop.
Nice.
Oh,
A lot
yes!
of people love that game.
Also, I gotta ask, how do you feel about the diversity here in Canada?
Yes, so Canada, I just don't know what, I mean, I don't know much about Canada, I'll be quite honest, like, you know, obviously being a freaking U.S. citizen, I never really, you know, in school they don't teach you much about Canada, they just don't. So I didn't really know what to expect Canada-wise, like, I really just didn't. And it's really interesting because, like, where we went, there's so much diversity in culture, so many different cultures, like in the downtown area, we saw, like, so many different restaurants of different cultures, different things being sold, and it was really interesting. It was like, oh, this is not something I expected, but it's so cool. Kind of made me think of, like, going to California, because I know California has a lot of different diversity in some areas. So it kind of reminded me of that, which was not what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be, like, much more, like, chill and, like, not as much diversity. But I was actually pleasantly surprised, because I love that. I love seeing different cultures come together. Remember, we were in the downtown area. There's, like, these shop people who were, like, speaking Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. I also like how, like, French is basically, like, another known language, and everything's, like, translated in, like, the English, and then there's a French translation. I found that really cool, because obviously coming in America, like, you know, like, the stop signs here say stop, and then they say arrête.
Yeah, and I
don't know how to say it, but, you know, the word stop in French. And, you know, you're in America, and it just says stop. It doesn't say, like, alto or anything in Spanish, you know. It's just very interesting to me. And I find that really nice. I feel like that, like, I don't know, I just feel like that's really cool. And the fact that this girl told me, like, you know, taking French is, like, mandatory in school. I'm like, that's so cool to me.
By the time you're in grade 9, you have to take French as, like, a secondary language.
And I find that so cool. It's like, oh my god, like, you're trying to teach this diversity and stuff. Like, it's really interesting. It's, like, in your face, so, like, so in your face in a public setting, so it's like you would pick up on some words at some point. Like, exit, there's always a word for exit right below the exit sign. I find that so cool.
I think another one that you saw, like, that you, like, was excited to learn was a cat.
Yeah, shop.
Yep, shop. We are not going to be finishing these tonight.
Probably not.
Probably not. Maybe that'll be something we do on our downtime tomorrow.
Maybe.
If we want.
Yes.
But we're just having fun. We're just painting.
Yeah, here you have to take English. Oh, yay.
If I don't finish this, I'll do this as, like, a future stream.
Yeah, you could.
I easily could. Hi, Jill! It's so good to see you! Thank you so much for stopping by.
So yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, the third day. Okay, yes, yeah. We have to talk about the other day.
Okay, so
arcade day.
Arcade day. So like I said, we went to my work. We had a lot of fun, just you know, going around and seeing, like, some of the Canadian products, including Joe Fresh.
You bought me noodles.
I did buy you noodles. Actually, no, Michael bought you noodles. To be more specific,
yeah,
Michael bought them for you.
It was really good.
Yeah, you had a yakisoba. Thank you for the hydrate.
Hydrate.
But yeah, after that, we kind of just packed up our stuff and ran to a indoor amusement park. It was like kind of it was basically an arcade with like a ton of like indoor experiences like VR, roller coasters.
It was a lot of fun. It was a little noisy though.
It was very noisy. Like, Michael came with us. He was not okay.
Yeah.
Michael doesn't deal with, like, loud noises very well. So he ended up getting, like, a pretty massive headache. And it was... It was fun, though. Because we went on Monday, we got to take advantage of all the promos there.
Yeah, so we played Mario Kart. That was fun. Like, co-op.
Yeah, the co-op Mario Kart, where you, like, get fusion carts.
So good. So good.
It was so good.
They have VR, too. Hello, Kite.
Hello, Kite! Probably... It's okay. Hello.
Museums. Oh, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that!
Yeah, but, like, there was, like, the VR ones where it's, like, that was pretty cool. Like,
those were
simulation
fun.
ones.
There's one, like, where it was rabbits, where you would, like, go around, like, a kitchen.
That was fun. That felt real.
That felt so real. Oh, gosh. And then, like, you convinced me to go on a roller coaster.
Yes, the roller coaster was fun. I loved it.
No, it was fun.
Yeah. So, very, obviously, we've been to an arcades, like, you know, very generic kind of experience.
Yeah.
It was fun, though.
It was really fun.
Yeah. Then we went home and we were tired.
We were tired. Like, we kind of just, like, went blah. Because originally we were actually supposed to record our duet cover.
But we didn't.
We didn't. We were, like, so tired. And then Michael passed out. We're just like, we're just gonna chill in the living room. We're not gonna do anything. And then day 3 was cosplay museum day.
Oh my god, yes.
So our goal, because, like, this was one of the places where we felt comfortable to, like, cosplay. We cosplayed in a history museum as Rem and Ram.
From ReZero, maids.
From ReZero.
The twin maids, if you did not know.
And I think that maybe, like, on your stream when you come back, do you want to, like, show the pictures?
I can show pictures.
Yeah, you'll show pictures. It is because right now our hands are full.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out our painting lives.
Yeah. We're being artsy. We're being artsy right now. But we... We, like, got full in cosplay. I had to, like, adjust my cosplay last minute to, like, fit me. Because, those things don't stretch.
They don't.
They don't. And my size has been fluctuating a lot. Which sucks. But we looked so cute together.
We did.
Like, having Hikari, like, with me, like, to cosplay, boosted my confidence so much in that.
It was a little awkward because we did get stares.
A lot of stares.
Oh, yeah, Colin subbed.
Oh, thank you!
1 year!
1 year! Thank you, Colin! I appreciate it.
Also,
Thank
thanks
you
for the
so
lurk,
much. Thank you for the lurk, Jill. Also, Jill, we know your secret.
Yeah, we did know your secret.
But yeah, just like... Oh, God, I lost my place. Anyways, we did get stared at a lot because people aren't used to cosplays in museums.
And also maids.
We were maid cosplayers.
Yeah, like I think Michael pointed out that there's like this guy who got the attention of like these other guys. So we're like, oh my god, look at him.
Yeah, look at the maids.
Kind of funny. So yeah, we did feel eyes on us.
We had eyes.
In the children area, I remember we did get stared at. Like we
Oh
went to the
my
children
god!
part.
So we went to the children's museum, which is like a section where it's just like an around the world adventure, and the kids were so confused. There were a couple Gen Z kids that were just like, "Oh my god, kawaii."
Yes.
I heard that and I was just like, "Oh my god, really? Don't make Hikari feel awkward." Like, I feel awkward just hearing it.
Yeah.
But the Children's Museum had a lot of, like, great photo opportunities for us, which you will see on Hikari's channel. But one of the cutest things that happened was there was an attendant. There was an attendant who was, like, helping out with, like, a field trip. And she's like, "Ladies, can I get a picture of you?"
Yeah, we got that was awesome.
Like, it really boosted my confidence when she asked for a picture of us.
Yeah, because it's like, oh my god, she's, like, interested.
She liked it.
Yeah.
It was great. And even, like, another one of, like, the employees of, like, the museum, like, even asked, like, "Hey, can, like, I take your picture for you?"
Yeah.
She was so sweet.
And like I said, we weren't, like, being disrespectful at the museum. Like, I just don't want anyone to think that.
Yeah, we weren't being disrespectful. We were
being loud. We were actually, like, reading the stuff.
We were going hardcore, like, reading it.
And trying to do some of the activities.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we were, like, those cosplayers that make, like, a huge scene in public. We were not doing that. We were very
if anything, like, if someone stared for too long, we kind of just ran.
Kind of moved away. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, like, wash my paintbrush a little bit.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's starting to get, like, all the paint stuck inside.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I will say, how did you feel about the actual section of the museum compared to the children's?
I say, like, the children's was obviously more fun and colorful. The actual museum, well, obviously it's like a museum, so it's like, it is interesting. But, like, there comes a point where it's like, okay, like
it's getting a little bit too much education.
It's a lot. It's a lot to take in one day.
Yeah, and specifically for this...
and since we were already, like, mentally drained, I think it was hard to kind of take everything right.
It was really hard to kind of take in a lot of it, because we were... Because, keep in mind, guys, like, in my city right now, it's, like...
It's really hot.
It's, like, feeling like 40 degrees Celsius, which you guys can do the conversion on Google of how much it would be, like, in Fahrenheit, but it was, like, 40... like, in heat.
Yeah, it's been really hot.
So, even though, like, the museum was, like, very much air-conditioned, we were tired.
Yeah.
Oh, have a good one, Colin!
Have a good one, Colin. Bye-bye. Good luck.
There's a weird thing happening with my college stuff. My grades had to go for a thing called ICAST to certify that my school is real, And they end up saying, I have 6 credits overall in my last year, but I have 11 credit. What the fuck?
Huh?
And they lowered all my grades. I got all A, but they say I'll go. What is this?
That's really...
That is fucked up. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
I am so sorry, Paolo. 40, how are you standing? We don't know. We don't know how
We
we
don't know,
managed
but
to,
we-
like,
look.
but we did. We
did.
survived.
We have to. It's a power of
Yeah.
friendship.
Yep, 104.
Yep.
And it's getting worse tomorrow. Like, that's the unfortunate part. My, like, graduation's happening in the middle of a freaking heat wave.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
We gotta make the most out of it.
And you know, we did. Even though, like, there were points, like, in the museum, like, we couldn't necessarily, like, pay attention to the words at one point, because at one point we were mentally drained.
Yeah.
But we looked at all of, like, the displays that, like, interest us. Like, we looked at modern, like, Canada. We looked at, like, the history of Canada, First Nations. And we kind of just saw it, like, as a bit of an art exhibit, in a sense.
Yeah.
Seeing, like, all, like, the amazing, like, different ways that they can showcase things. I think one thing that really caught our attention, even after, like, our brains were drained, was the LGBT history that they included.
Yes.
They actually do include LGBT history, just because it is an important part of Canadian history now.
Which is amazing.
You heard, like, French protests for LGBT.
Yeah.
It was cool, though. And we even found, like, an old, like, maid-styled, like, outfit.
We took a picture.
We took a picture with it. We had to.
Yeah. We weren't wearing our wigs at that point because it got tiring.
Oh, yeah. At one point, like, I think about an hour into, no, about an hour and a half, I'd say,
Yeah.
into our, like, museum experience. We were in the First Nations section. We felt our heads thumping because of
Yeah.
how tight our wigs were, and we're just, like, I, like, looked at Hikari, and I was just like, I'm done. Like,
Me
I
too.
don't think I can wear this anymore. Can we go take these off? And we, like, went into, like, one of the theater sections of the
It was closed off there. Like,
it was closed off.
No one
Like,
else was there.
no one else was there. It was kind of just, like, playing a video.
Yeah.
And we did a whole, like, hair swap. Like, we brushed out our hair. We took our wigs off.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, we made sure that there was no other people, like, in the theater section when we did
Yeah,
this.
We didn't want to annoy
Because we
anyone.
didn't want to, like, bother anyone. And it worked out really well. Because we, like, I think Michael said it the best. Like, he was like, man, you guys look better without, like, your wigs.
Yeah, because I mean, for one, I feel like the short hair, the bob that Rem and Ram have, like, it can be cute on some people, and I do think we don't look bad, but I feel like it's not our hairstyle. Like, it's not. I don't think me and you would look really good with a short bob.
Yeah,
like that.
I didn't think it, like, suited us, like,
Yeah.
super well. But, like, when we were together, like, it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, we look better with like medium length hair to like long hair.
Yeah, and I felt cute. Like, once, like, we took
Yeah, I felt
down
cute
our
too.
wigs, I was like, okay, like, I've got my second wind. Let's fucking go.
Yes.
And we had to rush at one point because our feet started to hurt from, like, our flats.
Yeah.
And Michael was like, yeah, I'm done. I hate this heat. Like, let's just get through this. And then we went to the gift shop and actually got, like, a postcard to, like, put in our journals.
You got me maple fudge.
I got her maple fudge because she has to have something maple while she's up here in Canada. And
It was really good.
It was soft. It was soft
so good.
fudge. It was good-ass fudge.
Yeah, I got a little keychain, Canada keychain to remember this from.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very nice.
Mm-hmm. And then right after, like, even though we nearly... Oh, yeah, cute thing that happened. In the car ride home, me and Hikari passed out
Yeah, we got
in the
some
back.
tea.
Like, we were just, like, holding hands,
We got
just
EP.
passed out in the car, like, half in cosplay.
Yep. We were EP.
We were EP. And at one point, Michael had to, like, tap my leg to remind us that we were almost home.
Yep.
And then after nearly passing out, we went to one of the local, like, barbecue restaurants here.
We had drinks.
Oh yeah, so fun fact, guys. So I've mentioned this before, but, like, that I don't drink. So before Hikari was here, I was about, I want to say 3 years sober.
Yes.
Because I don't really partake in drinks all that much,
I don't
especially now. But I was like, she asked, like, hey, because, like, I've never really drank with, like, a friend who's a girl. Do you want to drink with me? Like, we'll get, like, one drink. And I'm like, you know what? Actually, if we do it at, like, this local barbecue place that I, like, trust the drinks from, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's
Plus
do it.
Michael was with us.
Plus, Michael was with us, so like we had someone who could handle their alcohol well if they had it, but he actually decided.
Oh.
Ooh, sorry, I like moved your foot.
You're fine.
Whoa. But he didn't drink, so we actually did have someone who was sober with us to make sure that like we wouldn't get drunk.
But we didn't.
We didn't.
Yeah.
It went down like juice.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was like Mama's lemonade. It was like a strawberry like lemonade.
Yes.
With like a little bit of vodka in it. It was so good.
And this is like my 4th drink I've ever had in my life because I don't really drink, guys.
And it tasted so good. Like you said, it was like the second best you've ever had. So yeah, we had that, and then we had antojitos.
So good.
But then it took forever for our food to show up.
Yeah, we ordered tacos, me and Sammy, and it took forever, but we got them, and they were so good. Oh
They were
my God.
tasty.
And then we obviously got dessert.
We did.
We shared a skillet cookie, which is basically this giant cookie that's warm and like ice cream on top.
And it was delicious.
Yeah, we shared it. So good.
I actually couldn't finish it, so Hikari had to finish it for me.
And I did.
It was just so good.
I put that thing away.
And then even
and like at the place, like we could draw.
we could. They had paper on the tables, and they gave us crayons.
And like I started drawing like crazy.
You drew a ton of your D&D characters
I
on
was like,
that,
yes.
and it was great.
I'll have to show it on my stream when I. Like,
Yes, you're gonna do like you have to do like a slideshow.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, you could do like a PowerPoint slideshow if you think about it.
Very fun, very fun.
And we also ran into someone who's working there is actually one of the EAs I work with, so it was super fucking cool to like see her. She couldn't stay long because like it was really busy in there.
Yeah.
But she actually made a point to say hi, so I give her credit where credit's due.
Yeah. Very nice place. I would definitely go there again. And then we went home and we actually recorded.
Yeah, we recorded our duet cover for Home,
which Sami will be posting.
Actually, is it already posted?
It might be up already.
Let me see. I set it to premiere at like 6 o'clock. So it should be up by now. Yeah, it is up.
Okay, you can link it in your chat.
Yeah, I'll link it in my chat because right now it has 11 views, people.
So it's a duet of Home. It's one of the opening songs of the Fruits Basket remake anime. And we did this because we raised money for a charity called Gamers Outreach back at the end of March for children in hospitals to get access to video games. But the specific campaign we did was HP for Heroes, raising money for nurses and healthcare workers to get like gift baskets to thank them for the hard work they do. One of our goals was to do a duet cover, and I would definitely give it a listen. Like Sami did really good with the editing.
Yeah, I had to like go in and be like, okay, I need to make sure that both of our voices are highlighted, that no other voice is like being covered up, because that was my main concern, that like because I sing with a stronger voice, especially like when I sing Aurora. Yeah, we're breaking immersion today because it's kind of hard when you're doing an off-collab. But I wanted to make sure that like Hikari's voice could still shine despite having like a much softer voice. Like Hikari has a very soft voice. It is very hard to make sure that like her voice could shine through when like both of our voices were on there.
Yeah. So
I ended up actually having to like adjust it a little bit so that way like we could have solos basically throughout, and then whenever we were singing in the same language, because fun fact, Hikari sang Home in Spanish, I sang Home in English.
Yep.
Whenever like we sang in the same lyric, we sang together.
Yes.
And we recorded like basically my strategy was that we recorded separately, and then I would like edit it together to make sure like nothing like went wrong in terms of like mixing.
She did very well, guys.
Girl. So I hope you guys like it, like when you guys see it.
I'll have to tweet it out at some point.
We both do. It's so weird. I talked to some college people, and the only thing they could think of is that they checked the overall quality of Brazilian education and lowered my grades because of what the actual fuck?
Oh, gee, whoa.
That is not okay.
Yeah, it's a bit.
Something ain't right, Chief. Something ain't right, Chief.
What did we do when we came back? After the duet?
After the duet, like we chilled. Like we talked a lot. Like one of the major things that I've mentioned is that like we have deep conversations, especially because like she's away from home, so she doesn't have to worry about like someone listening in on her. So there was one moment like where she was like talking a lot about like what's been going on lately in her life, which is her personal business, guys. So do not poke about it.
Yeah.
But there's one point where she like needed to get a lot of stuff out, and I was just there holding her hand. Like we interlocked. That's when we interlocked fingers.
Yeah, I'm so intimate, guys.
Where we just like talked about like what's been going on, and I'm gonna be honest, she can easily say this. I EA'd her several times on this trip.
Yeah.
Where like I would just like talk more like in my counseling style as opposed to like how I normally talk.
Yeah.
Because at that point I'm like, okay, this girl needs support. I'm turning on the EA mode. Just like that I have to I didn't have a point to mention feet, and I just ended up getting it without asking. We talked about it before.
Yeah, we talked about it. We were like, if Raven shows up, we're like doing it.
Yeah, we'll take a picture of our feet. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, Raven, so you can stop the joke.
You can stop the joke now.
But no, it's, you know, we had talks and then we fell asleep. And then today, now we're back to today. Oh my god.
Now we're back to today. So this morning, like, our social batteries are kind of dead.
Yeah, we slept in a little bit.
We slept in a little bit, and we started to get ready for tea time with my mom. Because my mom, like, one of her major dreams was to go have tea time at this fancy hotel downtown. And we're like, yeah, you know, we'll do it. Like, if this is one of your dreams, we'll do it. We'll make sure that you have this dream come true for you, Mom. So we go, and, you know, we're all dolled up.
We're wearing dresses and shawls.
Dresses and shawls. Hikari had a little makeup on. I had makeup on, but I always have makeup on when I go out, if I'm honest. And my mom was all dressed all cute. And we get there, and immediately, like, the person who was working the desk was like, oh my god, I love your dresses!
Yeah, she was so nice.
She was so sweet.
She was so nice, like, honestly.
And they ended up getting us, like, a really nice table where, like, it was kind of off from, like, the main walkway, and we just, like, kind of had our own personal space.
It basically was a tea party.
It was a tea party.
And, like, then she asked, like, then we got the most amazing waitress.
Oh my god.
She was so nice.
I forget the name of our waitress, but she was, like, amazing. She was, like, so sweet about everything.
She called us beautiful ladies.
She's like, all right, beautiful ladies.
I was like, I felt so privileged, guys. I felt so fancy.
we felt privileged. She's like, so what are we starting off today with? A mimosa?
And they look at your mom.
Yeah, she looked at my mom, and she's like, oh, not for you two ladies, so I'm sure, right? And my mom was like, oh no, they're of age.
And then she asked, and I was like, you know what? I'll take a mimosa. I've never had a mimosa. I've always heard mimosa. I know it's like with orange juice or whatever. I've always heard mimosa, and it's like fancy. And I was like, you know what? If I'm ever gonna have a mimosa, I might as well do it now, because I've never had one, and I'm safe here. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have a mimosa. And then Sam was like, okay, I'll do it if you're doing it. And then we all got mimosas. I was like, I feel so like adult, so privileged. Raven sent you something. So.
Okay, let me take a look.
So like, it was great, guys.
Yeah, so we had mimosas, and it was just like a beautiful space too.
So pretty. The mimosas were strong.
What did you send me?
What did you send?
He sent Yeah, Raven. We appreciate you.
I love that.
And I will say, like, the mimosas were good.
They were good. They were strong, but
they were strong. They were absolutely strong. So we like sipped them throughout like our tea time
especially because we hadn't eaten anything at this point. Okay, we didn't eat breakfast.
I did. I did.
Oh, I didn't know you did.
I had cereal because of my blood sugar.
Okay, I didn't have anything, so I was like, I ain't gonna chug this. This is gonna be bad.
Yeah, so we had that, and then she's like, all right, ladies, feel free to look over the menu and look over our tea menu. Like, their tea menu is like 30 different teas.
So many different, like green tea, black tea, herbal tea.
The whole 9 yards of tea. And they even show, like, the leaves in the menu. Like, they have a little window where you can see, like, the tea leaves.
Yes.
And it was so cool. And, you know, and she's also like, also, please look at the menu. Let us know if you have any dietary restrictions. And I was shy because, like, mine is more of a picky eater thing. So I didn't say anything. But then she's like, oh, you should have told me you don't like blueberries. I would have just brought you 2 regular scones.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah, and then she takes all our menus, because, like, at that point, like, it's time for tea. And she brings out 3 metal teapots.
Oh my god, yes.
Each one with our selected tea of choice.
That strawberry one.
Yeah, you got a Long Island strawberry, which was like a green tea.
Super good.
And I got a sort of orange and pineapple tea.
Yours looked cute.
It was adorable. It was cute as all hell. And it tasted so good. We even had like little sugar cubes with like the tiny little tongs that you could take.
Yup.
It was so nice. And the teacups.
The
teacups were gorgeous. And then the tower that she brought over.
Yes, it had like 3 different layers.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's talk about that first layer. So the first layer was scones.
The scones were so good. Like they were like warm,
buttery.
Oh my God. But guys, it gets better.
It gets so much better.
There's like cream and like jam with it, right?
Yeah, mascarpone jam. No, mascarpone cream and house-made strawberry jam.
Like the jam was so good, but the cream was to die for.
It was basically warm ice cream in the best way imaginable.
It was amazing. And then with the butteriness of the freaking scones, I was like in heaven. It was like the highlight.
It was amazing. You know it's good when they go and sing, yeah!
Yeah!
It was amazing!
God, so good.
And then, like, it was a regular scone and then it was a blueberry scone.
Yes.
And I took out the blueberries because I don't like blueberries.
No.
But she was so sweet about it. She's like, oh, if I would have known, I would have saved you the trouble. And those were delicious. Like, they melt in your mouth. Now, one thing I will say about, like, this experience was very tough for me because, as I mentioned, I'm a picky eater. And there's a lot... I was like, you know what? This is an important moment for, like, both my mom and Hikari that I am not going to let, like, this go to waste. So... So I'm like, okay, I am going to try, like, what I can. And, you know, I'm going to try stuff that I have a feeling I might not like. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it the old college try because this is a special day.
She did great.
And then, like, this is mainly... The trying came in the second layer, which is the savory layer.
The savory had, like, the more lunch type of thing. There was a salmon thing. It wasn't terrible, but it was not none of us really liked it.
Yeah, and I tried it, and, like, it wasn't bad at the beginning. I was like, huh, actually...
It's the aftertaste.
It's the aftertaste. But then again, there's also, like, caviar on it.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not, like, that... It's pretty salty.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Then it was...
the pinwheel with the cheese
pinwheel with the cream... Okay, so there was a pinwheel of, like, soft, like, bread... And inside was this cream cheese with red peppers. And I will say, texture-wise, my body wanted to give it up. Because I did not like how soft it was. But the taste, it was so good. I ate all of it. Just like, I had to like kind of pace myself to make sure I didn't like gag. But it was so good. Then there was like this goat cheese with like a compote. Yes, I loved this. And like the compote was a little weird personally. But the goat cheese was so good. It was like in this flaky, like sort of cracker. It was so good. Oh my god! Like you could see my eyes light up like when I took the first bite because I ate it before y'all did because I was a little scared of the pinwheel. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have the cheese one. I know that's good.
Oh my god.
And then there was the mushroom one. I did not eat this.
It was pretty good. Like, I mean, I don't like mushrooms are really hit or miss, but had like mushroom. The bread was like a cheesy bread, and it also had like sun-dried tomato pesto or something like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's better than I thought it was gonna be. Then there was a disgusting one, which is like the spongy bread.
Oh
it was, like,
my god, cucumber and then like mushy pea cream cheese.
It was gross.
It was so
that
gross.
That was my least favorite one. I was like that one. I was like, I can't eat this. At least the salmon one, I would rather eat the salmon one than that one. That one was just like, I can get it down, but I don't want to eat it.
Yeah.
And all of us felt the same way about that one.
Yeah. When I tried it, you know, you and my mom were just like, you know what, go for it, Sammy. You can do it. I immediately spat it out.
Yeah,
it was so bad. I was like, okay, some people might like this. Some people legitimately might like this. I did not. It tasted like shit.
Yeah. And then there was the last one, which is my favorite one. It was like chicken. It was like a curry chicken, right?
Coronation chicken.
Yeah, and like a croissant.
And it was delicious.
It was good. That was my favorite one.
Texture-wise, like it was a bit tough for me to eat. Again, picky eater side coming out. But once like I separated them, like I ate the chicken on its own and then I ate the croissant. Oh,
Croissant.
it was delicious. Like it was so good.
It was great. And then the last layer. Oh my god, we haven't even.
We didn't finish this because
Took
like
it
at
home.
that point we were full. We took this home.
And all these things were small. Like they were all small. They weren't big, and it really just fills you up. It's kind of
It does fill you up. Like they actually fought like this whole thing through, and it tasted. Oh,
Yeah, like the top layer, there was like this chocolate one. I didn't try it, but Sammy did, and she said it was really good.
it was so good.
And then there's the strawberry one. She's like a strawberry sponge cake. We both haven't tried that one. It's
Yeah,
in the fridge.
that's our dessert because like we kept it for the fridge.
And then there was this tart. It was like coconut lemon. The tart was so good. Oh my god, I love coconut, and it was so good. It was just like, oh my god, the lemony.
Once I finished my first color.
Let's go.
Woo!
Um,
This would be number 3.
and then
Like,
I'm trying to think what else was. Oh, there was like this vanilla one.
Vanilla
I
cake?
don't think you tried that one. I did.
No, I'm waiting on it.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I'm excited. It's vanilla and chamomile.
Yeah, it's so good. It's pretty good. It tastes like a vanilla cake.
The I will say again, that chocolate like tiny little biscuit thing, it tastes like the checkered board cookies. And I love those cookies. And it tasted so good.
Can't wait.
And then like I said, like she said, there was like this strawberry shortcake sandwich,
Yeah, it
which
looks
has like mascarpone cheese.
I like how you remember what's in it. Like I don't remember any of that.
Well, that's because I'm a picky eater. I kind of have to remember what's in it, so that way,
I
like,
just
I
eat.
know what it's so I know what ingredients like I like in the future. So if I
Yeah.
try something new, I know that okay, I like this food. Okay, I can have this now. But then, like right at the end, so you know
Oh,
we're getting
yes.
ready, like we're finishing up our tea. I actually drank my whole teapot.
Yeah, she did.
I was very proud of myself. Our server comes back on and say, so I hear someone's graduating tomorrow. So she presented me with a congratulations plate, which had
macaron.
2 macarons, a couple blackberries on there, and a chocolate mousse with a chocolate sign that says congratulations.
It was so sweet.
And then surrounded by like their homemade strawberry jam. I wanted to cry there because like that was the sweetest fucking thing.
Yeah, it was on the house too.
It was on the house. It was on the house because like the reason why we were doing this in the first place was because oh yeah, she's graduating like tomorrow.
Yes.
And she gave us so many congratulations. And my mom was the one who paid, but I want you guys to know that we did give her a big tip because she made our experience so magical. Honestly, I would love to get her as a server again.
Yeah, she went above and beyond.
Went above and beyond, and she just made us feel at home. Like she didn't like.
Yeah.
Because I feel like some servers, because this was, I will say, the place we went to, fancy.
Yes.
It was a fancy
And
restaurant.
the music was nice too. They were playing.
Yeah, it was like instrumental jazz, like from the
Yeah.
20s. It was fancy, and you know how some servers at fancy restaurants kind of stick up their nose at
Yeah.
like
They were
the lower
really,
class?
Like, chill.
no, she made us feel right at home and that like we deserve to be there.
Yeah, like she called it beautiful. Everyone like liked her outfits. I was like, dang, I feel nice here. Like y'all are bringing me up, and like y'all, anyone who knows me, Hikari, you know I got low self-esteem.
Yeah.
So I was like, dang, like this is probably like the day of this trip that I'll be honest, I probably felt the most confident in myself, which is saying a lot. I'm like, dang.
And one thing I will say about Hikari is that in public, because she's very shy, she tends to wear like a face mask.
Yes.
Just because like she doesn't want people looking at her face too much, so she'll wear like a face mask.
Yes.
This visit, you did not wear it at all.
Yeah, today I did not wear a face mask at all.
Like not even like once on the car ride there,
No.
not even on the way back. No, you did not do any of that.
And surprisingly, it went well. It went better than I thought.
No, and people like I think yeah, like nobody like really like
No.
stared.
Yeah, I was like kind of surprised. I was like, no, there was no like weird reactions or no weird
Hi,
thoughts.
Brendan.
Brandon! Yeah, it was magical. I
It
sent
was
Brandon
so
pictures.
magical. It was so lovely. We just had a blast.
Yeah.
And then my mom didn't go with us to this next part because she wanted to go home.
Which is valid.
So I had to call her an Uber home. And then we went to also by the way, Hikari is real. Hikaru is real.
Yes.
She's not an AI. We can hold hands.
We hold hands. Yeah.
Wow. We were like, okay, we need to go back to Scotia Mart because we need those
Yeah.
pictures. And then I struggled because my flats were starting to give me blisters. And I'm like, oh no, I need to go into Shoppers and get like Band-Aids and like polysporin.
Yup.
I had to go in there like really fast, and I had to like find a chair to like sit down and just like patch myself up. Like,
Yeah, she's falling apart, guys.
yeah, I was falling apart like towards the end, but I was like, no, we gotta get this done because this is our only day to do it, so we're gonna do it. And then, you know, we go back, we get our pictures done, and I actually get like a really cool thing from Scotia Mart where if you bought like any Genshin products, you would get like you got a chance to buy like a $10 t-shirt.
And the t-shirt feels really nice.
It is really good quality. It comes in like a paper like container. It's like a paper folder with like the character. I chose Venti. And inside was like a very like nice polyester shirt with like a keychain inside. So I basically got like for $14 a button and a keychain, but also a nice t-shirt that I can wear when I go to sleep. And then I'm like, okay, why don't we go to Indigo, because this chick has got a 6-hour no.
Well, no, before that is when I surprised you, remember?
Oh, we're getting there, don't worry.
No, that was before. Okay, we can get there.
So like at first we were gonna go to Indigo to go get like a book for her layover because she has a 7-hour layover on Friday.
Christ.
But then we had to redo like my patches, and at first she was like, hey, you know, I have to go like look for something for Rumi in Imagineering. Do you want to just wait here? But by the time like she asked that, I had already finished my patches and I was ready.
Darn.
And I was ready to go. And
she's ruining my plans, guys.
yeah, she had a plan. I did not know this plan. So we go in and, you know, we're kind of looking around. And she kind of like goes off to like the figures for like a quick second. And I follow because I'm thinking, oh, maybe she's going to get a figure for Rumi. And then she's like, okay, I need to ask. Do you have to ask like an attendant to like open the case to get something? And I'm like, yeah, I think so. Why don't we go to the cashier? We go to the cashier, and what tipped me off is that she showed her phone to the cashier when she didn't spend too long around the figures. So I was like, why is she showing her phone? Like, she hasn't shown anything. Like, she hasn't had time to take a picture of it unless she's like really quick and I don't know about it. And then, also at this point, guys, I stopped painting for a second to just talk.
Yeah, you're fine.
And, you know, we're kind of waiting there for a second, and I'm thinking, there's no way, because earlier in the trip, there was a figure that I had saw that I was really tempted to buy, but I decided against it. And sure enough, coming down the stairs was a Ai Hoshino figure. The exact figure that I had wanted to buy, but denied myself of.
I bought it for her, guys.
Yeah, Hikari decided to buy it for me.
And the cashier was so nice. He was like, oh, that's such a good gift. I don't forget what he said. He said that's a good friend or something. I forget. He was saying
yeah, like, she's like, I'm getting it for you. He's like, you know that's a good friend. And it wasn't a badly priced Ai Hoshino figure.
It's
like,
pretty good. It's pretty. It's really pretty.
It's really pretty. For those who don't know, it is the Band Presto Sainwa B figure, which is like one of like the cutest ones to get.
Yes.
And yes, it was the one she put on Snap.
Yeah.
And it was only like $30,
Yeah.
which is like a really good priced figure. But I had denied buying it because I was like, you know what, it's kind of a waste because I don't know where I'm gonna put it in my room. But she bought it for me.
You had already spent so much too.
I had already spent so much too, so I was like, I need to pace myself. But then you bought that for me as like a gift, and I was like, oh my god.
Graduation gift, guys.
My graduation gift, I get Ai Hoshino.
Yes, the best.
For the record, academic graduation, guys.
Yes.
Not actual graduation.
Yeah.
But no, like I was so happy because like I really wanted that figure, but like I had talked myself out of it.
Yeah.
And after that, we went over to Indigo, and we actually got the book that I had actually wanted to buy her before she went on this trip. I forget the name.
There's a cat on the cover. It's about like potentially a cafe where you can
Oh,
go back in time.
I remember how to find it. I think if I just like type Amazon, I'll find it again. I'm leaning over here. Do I still have it in my cart? I still have it in my cart.
Before the coffee gets cold.
Before the coffee gets cold, which is a story where like there's a cafe that lets you time travel, and pretty much you have basically the amount of time it takes for a coffee to get cold in your selected time period.
Yep.
Then you have to go back.
Very interesting.
And it has a cat on the front. Hikari loves cats, and it worked out really well. There was one you almost bought about like a murderer.
Oh yeah, I was like, this one sounds interesting.
It was like you'd be better as a ghost.
Yeah, I was like, this is interesting. I kind of like this, but I don't know. I don't know if this is a vibe I want to go for.
Yeah, it would have been a good breed.
Yeah,
I feel like it would.
suspenseful. I was like, I don't know. It sounds interesting.
And then I got an apothecary diaries because I actually like during our chill time I plowed through 3 volumes.
Yeah.
And I want to keep going with the story. I love it so much.
So good.
And then we also went to downstairs because this was like a double floored indigo. We went
Yeah.
downstairs to like look at for language books because Hikari was like, "Hey, I want to see if there's any French language books."
Wish they had a 15-minute French.
They had 15-minute French. They had 15-minute Spanish. They kind of just like had like a bunch of variety to like learn languages, which was really nice.
Yeah, so cool.
There's also
the
like
Japanese one too.
Yeah, there's a Japanese pocketbook where you could like pull up phrases like in the blink of an eye.
And I thought it was nice if you ever go to Japan, you know, I would
Mhm.
want something like that.
And then after that, we went over to back to my local mall to do to go get the bus. But then Hikari had an amazing idea.
I always have it.
You have such amazing ideas. Honestly, what I learned is that traveling with you is one of the best decisions ever. She's like, hey, you know, maybe like we should get like matching sensory bracelets because early on in the trip we went to a store that is stocked by local artists. And she was like, hey, maybe we should like get matching my brain died.
Sensory bracelet.
Matching sensory bracelets to go with Love because earlier in the trip I had bought Love a sensory bracelet because sensory bracelets are actually really good, especially for those who are neurodivergent. And I'm most certainly a neurodivergent. I'm actually holding my bracelet right now. So we ended up picking out bracelets, and I picked out one that was wood and hot pink.
Yay.
And which one did you pick?
You picked it out.
I picked it out for you,
I had, like,
yeah.
light blue and light pink, which are like two of my favorite colors.
Mm-hmm. And I saw that, I was like, no, Hikari needs that one.
Yep. Second party graduation gift, guys.
Which, honestly, like, just warmed my heart that you wanted something to match with me.
Well, yeah, Laura and Alina has something back.
Yeah.
I want something too.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, like, the bracelet worked out, but then we got home, and I passed out.
Yeah, she passed out near me. It's kind of cute.
Yeah, like, I was, like, laying on a pillow,
Like, right by me. She was really close, guys.
and I passed out. Like, I didn't even think of it. Like, I closed my phone at one point.
I was watching her because I was like, she's gonna drop her phone. She's gonna drop her phone. Thankfully you didn't, but you know.
Yeah,
it's
I put it in a good spot, actually. I was very impressed with myself that I didn't drop my phone. But eventually, like, I put my phone down, and I just passed out, like, right next to Hikari. Like, Hikari was on her phone, too.
Yeah.
But she was, like, keeping an eye out for me. And just the fact I passed out.
Yep, she got real comfy, guys.
I did. I was, like, half in my dress at this point, because, like, I had a shawl on originally. The shawl was off. And, like, I'm covered up by a blanket that my mom put on me.
You're comfy.
I was so comfy. And I'm just there, half asleep, with my makeup on. How was I supposed to survive that?
Yeah, you were gone.
Yeah, I was gone. And I don't know how long I was gone.
It wasn't that long, maybe like 5-10 minutes.
But I just slept. But honestly, like, I think it's because I feel very at ease. Like, I mentioned this to you, like, during one of our deep talks. I feel very at ease around Hikari.
Somehow, I don't know, man.
Just because, like, I trust her a lot. Like, I would literally trust her with my life.
Oh my god.
It's true. Like, if my life was in danger, I know you would know how to save me.
Oh my god. Let's go, guys.
But it was very, like, comforting to, like, just fall asleep all of a sudden. But also very, like, worrying. So I was like, no, we don't have a lot of time left. They end up sleeping?
Hey, you were tired. It's fine.
You know, we were still technically spending time together because, like, I was just asleep.
I was just on my phone, just vibing. I was tired too.
And I think my mom noticed that I was
Yeah.
asleep. Did she say anything?
No, I think we gave each other a look. Like, oh, she's gone, you know? Like this look of like, oh, yep, she's out.
One thing you learn about me, my social battery dies fast.
But it's alright.
I think there was also something you mentioned. I had asked like Hikari, like, hey, what was something that surprised you about me when you met me?
What did I say?
I think the thing you said was my extrovertedness.
Oh yeah, because like sometimes she's like, we're in public and like she'll see a baby, she's like, oh my god, look at the cute baby, and we'll get all up in it and like talk to the mom and stuff, or stay with like animals. Oh my god, so cute. But then other times, like, you know, we're like sitting down taking a break, and then she gets up, she's like, are you ready, let's go, you know, like really out there. And I'm like, I wasn't expecting, like, I knew she's extroverted like that, but like I didn't think she was like that. I didn't think you were like that.
Yeah, it doesn't come out often. It absolutely does not come
I'm
out
like,
often.
whoa, I feel like this is like different. Not in a bad way, it's not bad. It's
Yeah.
just, like, unexpected.
It's kind of like the EA me that comes out, honestly.
Yes.
Because like
Okay.
it kind of has to come out sometimes,
Yeah.
especially in my work. So that's how it came out. At one point, like, we were going to like the amusement center, and I said, "All right, kids, let's go."
And I was like, I'm not a kid. Like me and Michael got on you real fast. Michael's like, I'm older than you, and I'm like, yeah, me too, Mike, me too. Like me and Michael are the same age. You're like,
Yeah.
like, who you calling a kid? And then Michael was like, I'm twice your size. Like we got on her real quick. We were like, no, you can't be doing that.
But yeah, that's a weird thing about me, that I can actually fake like extroversion for a while, but as like Hikari will tell you, my social battery got killed a lot in this trip, because normally I'm not like this in real life. But in a situation where like there's introverts, sometimes I do have to take the reins.
Yes.
And it was worth it though, because we had so many fun experiences.
Yes.
Also, you got to meet the cats.
Yes, I got to meet some cats. Bubba would probably be jealous.
My neighbor's cats.
They're really cute.
They are so cute. And they liked her.
They smelled the cat on me. They're like, this one's another one.
Like, I think, like, it was Tigger. It was Tigger that, like, went straight up to you.
Yes, that's cute. Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
How did you think I was going to handle being out, like, in public and stuff? Do you think I handled it better than you expected?
Oh, you handled it way better than I expected.
Oh, really?
I was actually expecting you to be a lot more nervous. Like, I knew you were going to be nervous.
Yeah.
And based on the first night, I actually got worried. Because, like, I was like, oh, God, she's already having trouble around me. Like, is she going to be okay? And sure enough, like, you proved me wrong. You actually, like, were able to, like, hold your own a lot more in public than I thought.
Yeah.
And, like, not to say that I thought you couldn't handle, like, public interactions as much, but, like, that first night worried me a little.
Well, yeah, it's because it was, like, new. There's so much emotion going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then, obviously, being in public, like, wearing a mask, it helps protect me. Helps me feel a bit more confident.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff. But it was more so, I guess, like, not knowing how you would react. And I think what helped is, like, you being so nice and accepting towards me. And especially, like, after that first day, like, the stuff, like, different things you said about me and stuff, that obviously helped, because it's like, okay, she's not judging me, because obviously I get scared about that.
Yeah. No.
Like, oh my god, she's so accepting. Like, your mom and Michael are accepting, which is why I was able to kind of open up. Because I'm not sure if you noticed that, like, as days went on, I got way more comfy.
Oh, especially with my mom.
Yeah.
Like, there got to be a point where, like, I know, Hikari would actually talk to my mom, like, when I was asleep. Because in the early days, I, like, would wake up, like, super early, I'm not gonna lie. But as, like, the week goes on, like, I actually have been waking up a little bit later.
Yeah.
And sure enough, like, when I wake up, I usually hear you talking to my mom.
Oh my god.
Which made me, like, really relieved. I was just like, oh, she's talking to my mom.
I'm just, like, vibing with her mom, like, talking in the morning. We're just watching, like, the morning shows and stuff. That's my life now.
But no, I was, like, really happy to see, like, you, like, just kind of adapting, honestly.
That's only because you gave me an environment where I felt like I could do that.
Oh. I gotta ask, what was the thing that surprised you the most about being up here?
Like, about, like, you guys, about Canada in general, like...
How about us and about Canada in general?
Canada in general, like, kind of touched upon, like, the whole diversity and stuff, and how big and how, like, there's so much to do. About you guys, how, like, accepting and welcoming you are. Like, all of you, your mom and Michael, to It's like, oh, like I didn't think you were gonna be bad, but it's just like you guys went above and beyond. Like they literally the first day I came, there was like this basket full of stuff.
Yep.
It had like all the essentials. I'm like, I was not expecting it because like that's never been done for me. Like I don't I visit people, but never have they like had like a basket with like literally everything. Like she had makeup wipes, she had like face towels, like shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, deodorant, like all these like toiletries that like they're like just in case you didn't bring them or just in case you need something. And like there's like a Pikachu plush, a Kirby plush. They had like bedding for me too to sleep on the couch more comfortably. Trying to think. Sammy gave me like a loofah.
I did give you a loofah. It wasn't in the basket though because I forgot to put it in.
Yeah.
But when I was giving you the tour, I like took it out and I was like, okay, here's your loofah.
A drinking cup.
A drinking cup. I got that on sale from like one of my charity sales. I was like, nope, she needs a drinking cup. We actually do have our drinking cups here.
Yeah, so I've been using this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Canadian hospitality, yeah. But like I just like I said, I've never experienced. I did not. For one, I didn't expect it because obviously they didn't tell me. I was kind of surprised. But for two, like I've visited other friends, I've met other people, but never have I been met with that much hospitality. Which is like, oh my god, like it was just crazy to me. Like a towel too. They got me a towel too.
Yeah.
I did ask for it, but still.
Yeah, there were a couple things you asked for. Specifically, like you asked for a towel and makeup wipes as well as a makeup brush, but unfortunately I forgot the makeup brush.
No, it's fine.
That was the one thing I forgot. I forgot the makeup brush.
No issue with that.
But I remember I was like, okay, I know she needs like these are the two things she needs. And my mom was like, so I was thinking because I have like points, do you want to like maybe get her some essentials and make her a basket?
That was so sweet. I'm just saying. Kitty said Faye can be extroverted, freaking sucks, but sometimes you literally have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you do. You gotta pull that persona out. It just depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Some people don't mind it. Other people, like, after some time, it can be tiring.
Yeah, for me especially, like, it gets tiring after a while. Like,
Yeah.
I will say, being around Hikari, like, my social battery does not get tanked. I'm actually very relaxed around her. Like, she's seen, like, obviously, like, I passed out in front of her, guys. She's seen, like, what I'm like when my social battery is dead. And you did not really care.
That's the thing, like, I don't know if you agree with this, but I feel like I'm a very passive person.
Really?
I don't know, I just don't really, things don't really bother me. Like, some things do, but, like, it has to be, like, negative. Like, simple things like, oh, you passing out. Like, it's not like I was like, oh, look at this girl, she's passing. Like, I don't care. Like, she's tired. Okay, cool.
Oh, she's comfy with me? Cool.
Exactly.
I'll take it.
I'm not like, oh my god, look at her, how she does sleep. No, I don't care. Like, I don't know. I feel like very passive when it comes to like simple things like that. Like, you actually have to do something to like annoy me, or it has to be something that goes on for a long time that bothers me. At that point, yeah, I can really like.
Yeah, no, like, I've been so comfortable around Hikari. Like, she sees a lot of like sides that I don't really show on stream, if I'm honest. And
It's the human side.
It's my human side. And I've honestly been just so comfortable with her. And I'm happy that, like, I was able to kind of give you that hospitality.
Yes, I loved it. I was like, oh my god, this is so nice. I'm like, I was not expecting it, to be honest.
It was just so fun to, like, get that all set up, too. My mom was so excited.
Yeah, she's so nice. I was like, oh my god. Like, I don't know, I like like, I have talked and met some people from my friend's mom. I'm like, oh, y'all moms are so, like, sweet and stuff. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, what? I want this. Just because, like, me and my mom have a shaky past. I mean, we're not terrible. We're not as terrible as some people can be, but, like, it's not like all, like, happy. There have been bad times with my mom. Very back and forth, I guess that's the best way to put it. So, like, when I see, like, people's moms, like, act so nice and understanding, and, like, they're not, like, trying to be overkill, it's, like, very, like, oh, this is different. Like, this feels nice.
Not doing too bad.
Look at, oh, it's looking good. I love it.
That's why I like the highly detailed, like, painting.
Yeah.
Also, I know we didn't answer this question earlier. Somebody asked, but we're actually painting, paint by numbers kits. I'm currently painting a fun bunny picture, which has a lot of, like, different sections.
I'm painting a toucan out in the green rainforest. That's what I'm doing.
I got all the 44s that are independent. That are strong, independent women.
Yes.
Oh, you guys can hear the water.
Oh, water.
Yeah.
Would you say that I'm very similar to how I am online?
Oh,
different?
100%.
Okay.
110%. Like, as soon as we got over, like, the sort of nerves and jumpiness, because I'm gonna be honest, both of us were fucking nervous to meet each other.
Yes, 100%.
Like, I don't know if you caught it.
No, you were.
On the first day, like, how nervous I was.
Yes.
Like, one thing about Hikari that you will know, like, if you ever met her in person, she doesn't like people looking at her.
I don't like people looking at me.
I made such a point to not necessarily look as much while we were watching a movie because I didn't want her to feel uncomfortable.
Yes.
But no, like, once we got over our nerves, like, things just went back to, like, how they were, like, online. The only difference is that when it comes to our voice, like, if I want to tell her, I guess the best way to put it is, like, I text Hikari a lot. Like,
yes.
Literally every single day I text this girl about things I'm doing.
Yes.
And when it came to, like, stuff that, exciting things that was happening, I had the urge to text her, but I'm like, wait, no, she's right there. She's
right
experiencing
here.
it with me.
Yeah, right here.
Mm-hmm. You're real.
I'm real.
And that's what I had to learn very quickly. I was like, yeah, like, I don't have to text her about this. Like, she's right here experiencing it with me. And on top of that, like, I also didn't have to have headphones in for the first time, which, for me, actually, this is something I didn't necessarily talk about.
Okay.
Do you notice that I have trouble hearing?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a major insecurity of mine.
Oh, no.
So whenever, like, I'm on headphones, like, you notice how, like, I am more confident?
Yeah.
That's because, like, I'm confident I can hear.
Oh, I got you.
But in real life, I sometimes can be hard of hearing.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was actually a major insecurity of mine.
I mean, with me, you don't have to be hard of hearing because, like, I work as a nurse and there's plenty of patients who are hard of hearing. Who I have to be like, I have your medications for you. I have to talk louder and enunciate. So, like, that one doesn't really bother me.
Yeah. But the fact, like, that I was able to still, like, communicate with you and, like, not have to worry about, like, my voice too much, I was like, oh my god, I can hear her, I can, like, interact with her, oh my god.
It was great.
I just felt, like, so happy.
Hikari is real, confirmed.
Hikari is real.
I'm real. Sammy's real, too.
I'm real, too. But no, I was just so happy that, like, I was able to, like, interact with you in real life, because honestly, this has been amazing.
And also, because no one's asked this, but I'm sure someone in chat is thinking it. Yes, Sammy is cute, IRL.
What do you mean?
I meant what I said, you cute.
Well, you're cute too.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
You are.
No.
You are.
No.
Hikari is cute, guys. Wait,
Well,
both
you're
are
both
real?
real?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're both
we're
real.
real,
We may be VTubers, but we're both real. I will say though, Hikari has beautiful hair. Like, it is. Like, I've braided a fair amount of hair in my life. Hers is some of the softest I've braided.
Thank you.
You take really good care of your hair, girl, and I am so proud of you.
Thank you. And Sammy's really good with makeup, like, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about makeup. I just kind of wing it, to be honest. Like, I'm not a makeup person. I just wing it. I'm just like, oh, I think I'm doing something. I don't know.
And then you watch me do it.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, this girl actually knows what she's doing.
I just go in with confidence.
No, that was really good.
She watched me, like, do my makeup multiple times on this trip.
Yes.
I gotta say, what's been the favorite makeup look I've done?
Oh my god. I don't even know.
I've done a lot.
I like the pink that you did. Like, I'm not sure if it was day one.
Day one, yeah.
I like
Actually,
the
no,
pink.
night one.
Night one, yeah.
No, it was day one, too.
I like the pink.
That was fun. They're having a cute off. Yeah, we are.
Cute off. What do you think about my outfits?
Amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That ego.
We planned this out, like, ahead of time, but, like, Hikari's outfits, the ones that she had available to her, so fucking cute. We, this is something I don't think we necessarily talked about on stream,
Yeah,
but we actually, like, planned out our outfits ahead of
Yes.
time to like match each other
Yes, as best as we could.
as best we could. There were like some that didn't necessarily fully match. Like I think Montana's was the one that didn't necessarily fully match.
Yeah.
And then Tea Time didn't necessarily match, but we were going for like more
But
like
our
individual
tea time
styles.
was kind of good because we both wore dresses with shawls, and like hers was lilac, like Aurora, and mine was, I had a black dress with a red shawl, which is really representative of the outfit you see on the sticker here.
Yeah.
So it kind of was like we were like our VTuber selves in a sense.
It was really fun.
The outfits, man.
The outfits were fun to plan out. Like I had a whole like Canva print
Yeah.
that I like made so that way we could keep track of like our outfits.
I do think one thing that Sammy's really good at is like posing for pictures.
Really?
I like how you post for pictures.
I'm very awkward about it if I'm honest. Like
but you're like, oh, there's an air about it. It's like, oh my god, you're at least doing something. For me, it's like I don't really know what to do. I'm like,
I always have to look away from the camera. Like
oh yeah, I did notice that. You do look.
yeah,
I
I often look away from the camera for more life shots because the problem is that if I'm like trying to remain still, it's gonna look unnatural for me.
Yeah.
But if you get me in like a pose where like I'm looking away or like it looks like I'm deep in thought or I have motion, it actually looks incredibly well, which is why in a lot of my cosplay pictures especially, you guys will see that I struggle with looking at the camera.
Yeah.
I will not look at the camera. Like if you want the pose to look natural, I will be facing away from the camera or I will be looking in a different direction. Just because I'm very shy at times.
Right.
Yeah. I missed a number 3. But yeah, no. I will say angles is one. I will say angles is like a fun thing that both me and you do at times, like with cameras.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
The angles.
I think if I have to pick, like I'm better at Instamax angles and you're
Yes.
better at phone angles.
Yeah.
Because throughout this trip, I was actually the one taking the most Instamax pictures.
Yes.
Like, again, for those who are popping in late, Hikari bought an Instamax that we've been using in our journaling.
It's like a Polaroid camera for those who don't know.
And it's so cute.
I love it. I can't wait to have more chances to use it. Different trips and stuff.
There was one, I feel like every time like we took a picture, we would have to hold it while we went around.
Yes.
Because we were waiting for it to develop like excited kids.
Yep.
One time we left it like on a shelf.
I did. That was me. That was me.
That was you.
I was like, oh no, but then thankfully I found it.
Yeah, thankfully no one took it.
Yeah. But that'd be kind of creepy. If that was a picture of me. That'd be kind of creepy if some random person took that picture.
Yeah,
Like,
that'd be a
ooh.
little creepy.
Like, why do you want that? I mean, like, there's other prettier people to take pictures of, not mine. Mine's kind of like,
Like, you're pretty, but I will say, yeah, there's like better pictures that could have been taken.
Yeah.
Like, why Hikari's?
Yeah, not mine. Hydrate.
Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Once again, don't drink paint water, kids.
Oh my god.
But yeah, when it came to phone angles, you were really good at that.
I love the phone angles.
Like, selfies were your jam.
I like selfies. Let me take a selfie.
Oh my god. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think. How about the journaling?
The journaling has been fun, therapeutic.
Because one thing that we didn't necessarily talk about with you, chat, is that obviously we do journal. We journal a lot, like, on our own time, especially me. But one thing that we made a point of to do was to journal, like, together.
Yes.
At the end of the day to, like, kind of go over our experiences, put our photos in, like, our journals, and kind of share, like, some of, like, the equipment that I have, like, using washi tape, using stickers, although now she uses her own washi tape.
Because I bought my cinnamon roll.
Yes, you did!
Freaking cinnamon roll.
But it's just been therapeutic to just, like, kind of sit together and listen to, like, some music or, like, a video about, like, K-pop drama.
Oh, yeah.
And just, like, journal together.
Okay, both for you. Give me a reason why the other one is cuter. Okay, I'll go first. Alright, Sami is cuter because, like, she has that, like, really cute, outgoing personality that's just like, oh my god, so cute. I don't know, she's very, like, animated a lot of the time. So I feel like, even in public, very animated, very, like, out there with her expressions, and I think that's adorable.
Okay. Hikari is cuter because she is incredibly considerate and she always notices the little things that you would never pick up on. She's very observant and she's very sweet about it. I mean, you noticed the shop. You noticed how, like, I get extroverted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, also, last night, do you guys want to know what we ended up doing? We actually played Osu last night.
Oh yeah, watch her play Osu, guys.
Yeah. To be more specific, like, she watched me play Osu. Because I gave her the chance to, but she declined.
Yeah, I was scared.
But it was kind of funny to, like, have someone behind me, like, off stream, just watch me play Osu.
Oh yeah, I was watching, you know, guys.
And she even gave me, like, requests here and there.
Oh yeah. That was fun.
And there was one thing I had to keep myself from doing. If you guys know, again, this is an immersion break stream. I always say woo after, like, playing an Osu song because I don't never know what to say. So I'm just like, oh, woo! And I kept doing it in real life. I was so embarrassed. Oh yeah, one thing you picked up on, I'm clumsy as all hell.
Oh yeah, she is a little clumsy.
Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how clumsy am I?
I put that
An 8. I am that klutzy.
a little bit. Alright. But it's cute, it's endearing. I mean, you hit yourself on the stream.
Yeah, I did hit myself on the stream by mistake. I think that's all I can do without mixing. And we are getting, like, pretty late. So I think I'm gonna let mine dry and I'm gonna finish this on another stream.
That's so good. You got some bunnies. I love it.
The bunnies are coming to life. The bunnies are actually happening.
The bunnies are happening, guys.
The bunnies are happening.
The bunnies are happening.
The bunnies are happening.
So cool.
Also, Virus says tie.
I'll be tied.
We tied for now.
I missed a lot. Sorry, my cousin's driving me crazy. No, you're fine, Brian.
You're
you know,
fine.
We get it. We get it.
We get it.
I get it. You know, you do you. If you're busy, you know you're busy.
Also, I think you mentioned it, but your top experience, like, here was tea time, eh?
Oh my god, yeah. That tea was to die for.
It really was. I think if I had to pick, like, another experience that, like, I really enjoyed was D&D in real life.
Oh yeah,
Just because, like, being, like, around you in person, even though I couldn't look at you when I played Rosa,
Oh yeah.
because I was very shy about it,
Yeah.
I had, like, so much fun. And just holding your hand and, like,
We're
freaking out about the rules in real
We were
life.
stressing out, man.
We were so stressed out. Like, you have no idea how stressed out we were because of everything going on.
Yeah.
But you didn't do the pinky... What pinky thing?
Lacey? What you talking about, Lacey?
What you talking about, Blaisky? As I, like, play with my sensory beads. You'll put my boots in my plan. But yeah, no, this visit has been honestly so insane.
It's been phenomenal.
And you know what the best part is, guys? This isn't the last time we're gonna see each other in real life.
Oh yeah. I mean, it wouldn't. It would never be that.
It will never be, but we do have a visit coming up planned where we're gonna be meeting up in another city. Woo! And hopefully if my passport stuff goes through, because my passport application got denied recently, but because, like, I used the wrong reference, I should be going out. I should be going out to the U.S.
She's coming to me, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to her. I'm not going to say where we're meeting up, but it is not going to be our hometown.
Nope, not my hometown.
We'll tell you after, though.
Yep, and we're meeting with other people, so it's a bigger...
It's a big event.
And plus, later in the future, I'll probably come back to Canada when she gets married.
Yep, that's right. For those who don't know, I am legally married, but I plan to have an actual ceremony at some point, and Hikari here is the maid of honor.
Yep, so I have to make it to that. I'm obligated.
Yeah. So she's coming back when I get married, and you saw the place where we're getting married. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be beautiful for you guys, honestly.
For two DMs getting married, do you think the Castle Museum is the best?
Yes. I mean, you're a princess. Princess Aurora?
Oh my god. Ah!
Aurora being the princess, I'm just saying. Just seems kind of
Look. Lou is the one who calls me a princess.
Still,
Shut up.
I will never shut up about this. How do you guys get to meet each other in real life? Yeah, it's nice. Like, you know, I will like say, you know, if you have online friends and you want to meet them, do it. You know,
Make an effort.
obviously, you know, obviously if you don't have money, that's one thing, but like, don't be afraid.
Hmm.
And if you are afraid, because you know, obviously it is scary.
Safety.
Safety, like obviously safety is important. I want you guys to, you know, if you're gonna meet someone you're not too sure of, meet in a public setting.
Yeah, like for example, you can meet them at a con.
Yeah, or like
Oh, raid!
raid.
Thank you so much, Courtney, for the raid. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Courtney. Be in public and tell people where you're gonna be at too.
Yeah, like make sure like share like with your folks like where you're gonna be.
And I would say it's always good to like, you know, do a video call with the person before. Don't just meet someone if you don't know what they look like.
Yeah, don't meet the blind.
Yeah, like obviously have video call, share photos, different things like that. That way you know what you're looking for. That way you know what to expect.
Mm-hmm. In our case, like before we like decided on this trip, we had actually done a video call before.
Yep, and we've sent pictures.
We've sent pictures, and we've kind of shared our lives together, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, Blazeky, where you hold out your pinky while sipping on tea like fancy people do in movies. I technically did that.
I don't know if I did that. I don't think I did.
I know I did, like a little bit, but I mostly like held like the bottom of the teacup, like with my hands. I wish it wasn't so hard to go to the Americas. Yeah, it can be a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
But I'm working on it. I'm gonna make my way at some point. And I will say, if you guys will know what I look like at certain points. If you guys see me in public, don't be afraid to say hi.
Just don't be creeps to her, okay?
Yeah, don't be creeps to me. Like, if you are a creep to me, I will call you out and be like, alright, you're a fucking creep. Like, do you really want to fucking be like this in front of me right now? Okay, well, fuck off.
Yeah, don't be weird.
Yeah, don't be weird about it. Like, if you guys see me in real life, I am incredibly chill. As long as you guys aren't creeps. Yeah. I met my SO once and talked to them on VC before. Like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, before meeting someone, you have to at least, like, video call them.
Yeah.
To make sure they're legit.
Yeah, know what they look like, and also the voice, too.
The voice is especially important.
Mm-hmm.
So, basically, exercise, like, internet safety if you are going to meet someone. Like, we especially did exercise, like, safety.
Yeah.
Like, I will admit, there was one point that we did not exercise safety on. But we knew each other for 7 years, and
What do you mean? What do you
that you were staying at my house.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because for those who don't know, like, Hikari is staying at my house.
Oh, yeah.
Mainly because, like, I'm comfortable with her being here and I trust her.
Yeah, I haven't done anything, I hope not.
But, also, I didn't want her to pay for a hotel.
Yeah, I would have been.
Yeah, it would have been too much.
I don't think I would have been able to make the trip at that point.
Mm-hmm. No, you wouldn't.
I would have been sad, but you know.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, don't offer to people, like, if you haven't known them for a long time. Like, for me and Hikari, we know each other for 7 years. We have video called several times. I was like, yeah, I'm okay with her staying at my house.
She likes me, guys.
I do that. I love you.
She loves me.
Confirmed.
Any other questions, guys?
Yeah, keep the questions coming in. Like, what are you guys curious about, like, when it comes to us meeting in real life?
Because this is your time to ask.
This is your time to ask.
Collab.
Because we're going to be ending stream at pretty soon.
Yeah, so this is like, you know, if you have any questions about us meeting, impressions, whatever the heck, ask it now.
Yeah.
Now that we're like together in person.
Mm-hmm.
Also, let me give you a hug. She hugging me. I don't know, she could heal you in your sleep. I don't know if you can trust that. What do you mean, Kite?
What do you mean, Kite? Who spoke first?
Sammy.
I did. My first words were literally, "You're real."
Yeah.
That was the first thing I said. Well, no, I think the first thing I said was hi.
Yeah.
Like, hi.
Yeah, she was the one who spoke first. I felt so awkward on
But
that.
I was the first one to say something, and the first thing like that I concretely say was, "You're real."
Yeah, and I laughed because I was like, of course I'm real. What the heck?
Like, but I panicked and I didn't know what to say.
Oh my god. Sounds about right. Like use clarifiers or something. I don't know. Oh my god.
Hikari, what was your reaction to meeting Aurora in real life?
It was like happiness, excitement, but also like, oh my god, like shock, like literal shock. Not a bad way, but like, oh my god, it's her and this is real. This is happening. You know when you have those experiences that like you're in shock and it feels like it's kind of like otherworldly. It kind of felt like that a little bit.
It did. It felt surreal.
Yeah, because like I never would have imagined myself like traveling outside the U.S. by myself, no less. And it was like, oh my god, like I'm actually doing something by myself and like heading in. It was, I don't know, it was empowering.
You dove headfirst into meeting me.
Yeah, it was nice. I was very happy and proud of myself.
No, you did fan-frickin-tastic. Is Hikari as adorable when meeting her for real? Yes. Hikari is just as adorable in real life as she is online, and like I said, like, one aspect I did not expect her, she was very jumpy. Like, literally bouncing in the airport. And it was so cute.
I'm very sad.
But she is very cute, like, when I met her for reals. And, like, in general, like, she was definitely nervous.
Yes.
Like, especially around Michael. Like I said, she tried to hide behind me, but the problem is that I'm not tall enough to fully cover her.
Why?
So she, like, like was ducking behind me. But she is very cute. Have you got to see a Canadian goose in public yet? Have you seen a goose?
I don't think we've seen a goose.
I don't think we've seen a goose.
No goose.
We've seen pigeons.
Freaking pigeons.
A lot of pigeons.
The pigeons formed in, almost killed me.
Yeah, he did almost kill you. It sucked.
I was like, okay, Mr. Pigeon.
We're sorry.
I'm scared. Please don't. Please don't. Please
No. Oh yeah, and you met the cats, the next door neighbor's cats.
Funny cats.
I loved that you got to actually meet them.
Got to meet the meow meows guys.
I love how we covered like all of our points already.
I know, right? No goose, no goose.
Fun fact, we have like 3 points from like Dream With You. I'm gonna check if they're still here. No, they're not still here. But pretty much we had like 3 sticky notes from the Dream With You shop filled with the ideas.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and you tested your model here.
Oh yeah, I got a preview of my second outfit rig. And oh my god, like for the most part it's looking great. It's just some things need to be updated or changed, but it's pretty much almost done. The 2.0 Hikari thing and also my second outfit's almost done. Which is crazy, because it's like, oh my god, I can start moving forward with some stuff. Well, I'll probably take my time because mine's playing.
No, but it worked out like incredibly well. Like I was very impressed, like watching her like test the model in my computer.
Yes.
What's the biggest difference you notice between America and Canada? Anything that stands out?
How nice people are. I think in America it's very hit or miss how nice people are. Because like in America it feels like there are places where people are just jerks. Or for the most part it feels like in America people just kind of keep to themselves, and like here in Canada, it's not that people are like whatever, but I don't know, just like everyone I've encountered, they just seem like happy. So, especially like the workers. At a lot of places they seem content or like willing to help. At least the ones that we talked to, like the guy who gave me the free Pokemon card, the guy today who was like, oh, that's a good friend. Like, I don't know, I feel like you don't see that as much, like in America. At least I don't. Maybe I just live in the wrong places, which I wouldn't be surprised.
No, like that's a major thing that I noticed. Like when you like every time like we went to a shop, you're just like, wait, they were nice.
Yeah, very kind.
Oh yeah, I just realized something I forgot to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite person from my workplace that you talk to?
I'm trying to think. The one that was at the self-checkout, I think she was really nice. I don't know her
That,
name.
Fatima.
Oh, yeah, she was there.
Yeah, no, she's so sweet. She kept asking, like when you were coming. She was so sweet.
Yeah, she's so sweet.
Connie was also sweet, too.
Yeah, everyone was sweet, but, like, I liked her.
Yeah, it was fun. Like, I kept introducing her every single time.
I was like, oh my god, nervous. But also like, oh, everyone's so nice. Or like the guy near the bakery who asked us about the Kermit thing.
Yeah,
nice
John.
Yeah, he was nice.
John is very sweet. John's actually our mental health representative in store.
Oh, nice.
Of course I took you to meet him.
Yeah, he was nice.
Because he is so sweet. I heard people are more nicer in Canada than the US. It is very common that, like, you will find someone nice in Canada as opposed to a jerk. There are jerks out there.
Yeah,
like,
everywhere.
Like, we almost witnessed a fight on the Market Street.
Yeah.
But it got calmed down very quick.
Thankfully, yeah.
But, like, I remember, I took a protective stance.
Oh yeah, she did.
Like, I like pulled her a bit closer because I was like, okay, we're gonna wait until this settles out because I don't want you to get hurt.
Yeah. She protects them.
I do protect. I do that with people that I care about. I think I told you about how I did that at a charity event with a kid.
Oh yeah.
Like, there was like a guy who was like swearing and like making like threatening gestures. I was like, nope, child, you come over here. And we are waiting until it's over. Because it was a kid who was volunteering.
Yeah.
Like, that's not my MO. Protect the Caribbean. I do protect. I will always protect her as her mud.
Thank you. She protects.
I protect.
She protects, guys.
Yeah, any other questions that you guys have about, like, Hikari's visit here? Like, for example, like, what was sleeping here like? What was it like walking around? Or did she have, like, a specific, like, favorite moment here?
Ask all the questions.
Ask all the questions. Now would be the time because we actually do have to head to bed soon.
Yeah.
Because we
have our snack.
We do have our snack, and we also have to journal tonight.
Yeah.
But after that, we have to both start getting ready for bed. We're not going to get a lot of sleep tonight. I know that.
You're probably gonna be nervous.
I'm probably going to be so nervous. I might be up till midnight tonight.
I'm gonna try to take 2 melatonin instead of 1 and then clock out. I'm gonna try to at least.
But yeah, we have to wake up early tomorrow because my ceremony is at 8:30. And we're anticipating that there might be traffic, so we have to be ready. How bad was the jet lag, if any?
Not really. I mean, it's only an hour difference for me, thankfully, so it wasn't too bad, to be honest. It does feel weird because I think about, like, oh, if I was home, it'd be, like, an hour earlier, but thankfully, since, like I said, it's only an hour difference, it wasn't too bad, for me at least. I was very happy with that.
Oh, this brush is soft.
Ooh, I'm painting you. She's painting me, guys.
Painting a smiley face.
Lucky, yeah.
Yeah, you were really lucky.
I think the worst jet lag I've ever done was like going from where I live to like the West Coast, which is just a 2-hour difference. So it's not bad, but it's like it does get a little. It's like, oh, I'm tired now, but it's like so early.
Brian with his sword and shield protecting you from the burns.
Oh, yeah, because that pigeon was gonna freaking fly into me.
He was gonna fly into you.
Pigeon was like out for blood, man.
I guess I'll ask the question.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite moment that we've had?
Ooh, I think the shopping, honestly,
Oh.
because it felt like obviously I kind of told Sammy, but like I don't go out much, and I don't really have people to go out with, and anyone I ever really have hanged out with, it's either been like really awkward, or it's been kind of like meh, or it feels like they're not super into it, or whatever, and I'm the only one into it. And with Sammy, it's like we're both freaking out, so it just kind of feels nice to know like, oh hey, like this person actually has a similar interest to me, and we're both like freaking out like dorks. Like literally, we were taking pictures in the photo booth. We were squealing. We were like screaming like little schoolgirls. Honestly,
We were.
But like no one else that I know, like any other friend I've had, like IRL would do that with me. Like we both have very strong reactions, right?
Right.
Do you like Canada or America more based off experiences so far? I mean, for me, honestly, I think I like Canada more, but it's because anywhere I lived in the U.S., like, I don't know, there's always something. Like, here, it's like where Sammy lives is very kind of chill and quiet, and there's sense of community, which is nice. It's not too busy, but then there's, like, it's easy to get to busy places to do stuff, you know? Versus where I live, like, in smaller areas, so it's, like, it's boring all the time, and there's only, like, so much you can do, and it's very boring, and just the same thing over and over, and it's like, okay, well, this kind of sucks. So, I would say that.
If I had to give like a favorite moment, weirdly enough, I want to say it was actually, I think, it was a couple nights ago, but like when we were burnt out.
Oh my god, yeah.
The fact that we could just like sit and read together and just start talking and just like chilling.
That's always nice too.
And then I was like brushing and braiding your hair. Yeah. Which, do you want that tonight as well?
Yes.
I will do that then. But the fact that we could do that around each other and not really like worry about anything, I loved it.
Yeah. And it's just nice, like, you know, me and Sammy, obviously, from what you can see, like, we get along really well. And we're very open and stuff to each other. And it's nice having that IRL because
I don't really have that IRL, unfortunately. I don't have like someone that I'm close to. I don't have like a bestie like that.
And me neither, to be honest.
So
like,
it gets kind of lonely.
It does. It gets extremely lonely.
Cause yeah, like I have other people I could talk to, but it's not the same. Cause you know, me and Sammy get each other to a different level, and Sammy's like around my age, and she's like obviously likes the same things, and like it's just different, I guess.
And fun fact, guys. I actually used to have like a lot of friends in the past, but Hikari's the only one who actually understood me as a person, and never really tried to change me or tried to like push my feelings to the side. She's always had my feelings like put to the forefront, and she's always considered me, which is rare. In all the friendships I had, I've never had that happen. Like, she was the only one to really consider that for me, and to me, like, it meant so much that I, for the first time, had a friend who actually like fucking cared about me, if I'm honest.
Yes, I feel that. I'm surprised it wasn't your real moment. I mean, that was a really good moment.
It's
too.
really good. It was one of our favorites for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more of a joke kind of thing.
It's our joke now. It's our joke now.
What's the biggest thing that happened that you didn't expect?
Ooh.
I didn't. I guess this is like, it's not that I didn't expect it, but I didn't expect how quickly I was going to like feel comfortable here. I feel like it kind of happened really quickly. Personally, I didn't expect that, and I expect the hospitality that I was gonna receive here. I think that's a big one. I didn't know. Like, not that I expected to be treated badly. No, I just didn't expect it to be to the level of hospitality that you guys gave me. I expect you guys to be nice, but you guys went above and beyond, basically.
You're welcome.
You guys get like 10 stars out of 5, you know?
Oh, girl.
Like, actually, I think that's what I didn't expect. How about you?
I think the biggest thing I didn't expect was like, it's a negative thing.
Okay.
I didn't expect how tired I would get.
Oh, yeah.
Because I never had a lot of these experiences, like hanging out with a friend in real life, where we're doing a lot of stuff. Good God, my social battery got tanked a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I was so surprised of how tired I would get. But I was so thankful that, like, you were understanding about, like, the fact I have a social battery.
Yeah, I mean, we were just chill. I mean, that was nice to wind down and chill for the night. I mean, at least we did what we wanted to do during the day. And, you know, obviously we did a lot. It's not like you're the one who was tired. I was tired, too. I was like, oh, God. So I would say that. Are there different varieties of bugs? If so, what's the sickest looking bug? I don't know, actually. I can't think of any. I know we've seen a couple bugs, but, like, I've seen them before in America.
Did you see, like, the dragonfly thing
Yeah,
that we saw?
I've seen bigger ones in America before.
But you saw a little one while we were grilling.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we had sausages tonight.
They were good. She made good food.
I made PC Smokies honey garlic sausages on the grill. And they actually, like, kind of exploded. And, like, the skin was tearing from the hot dog.
Kind of. Whoa.
It was so good. I was so happy.
We ate too.
We both ate two. Like, I was expecting, like, to only eat one because they're really big. They are huge. But, no, we had two. Michael had 3.
Yeah.
We were hungry. My social battery is pretty much out. These 2 kids drained me. Yeah, no, I get that. I used to be really socially drained after EA work. But I'm getting way better at it now. Actually, what... Is Michael calling me?
I don't know.
Babu, do you need me?
I guess not.
No?
The voice alarm.
Oh yeah, that's a funny thing. Actually, here's the thing I'm curious about. How did you feel about like how me and my partner interacted?
I think you guys are really cute and unique, and I love it.
What's one thing that you witnessed that you really loved?
Oh God, there's so many things. Oh, how like he teases you and you try to tease back, and he like always wins.
Yeah, no, he does. He always wins.
It's kind of cute. It's like, oh, these guys are being cute. Like, I don't know, they're just very cute together. Like, you guys complement each other very well.
Thank you. I think one of my favorite things about like the relationship I have is the fact that like he'll summon me now with a squeaky
toy. Yeah.
That's what you guys heard. Like basically he has a squeaky toy, and usually when he squeaks it very loudly, it's usually telling me, "Hey, I want my wife."
It's so cute because he will ask questions and he'll answer with the squeaky toy. It's like the cutest thing ever.
Look at how good that's turning out.
All right. I miss that kind of dynamic. I like when the couples have like unique dynamics that are just like just different because I find it cute because it's like unique to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I like that. Okay, I'm done with this because I don't want to mix.
You don't want to mix.
Yeah, I have to mix. There's
You
a lot of
finished. Alright. Do you guys want to see what we painted, or should we post that on Twitter?
You can post on Twitter one.
Yeah, we'll post it on Twitter. But with that being said, I think that's going to be it for today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed, like, listening to us, like, interact in real life. Also, we have to do the thing. Hand holding! Woo! Interlock fingers! We got to that stage! And
Yes.
also hug.
She's soft.
I am.
Wait, didn't you say my hands were soft or something? When we
Yeah.
did it? Okay, okay.
Yeah, that was one of the first things, like, I was shocked about. Because, like, you never know, like, how people's hands are.
Yeah.
And hers, like, you hold your hand up. Your hands are soft. Like, on the inside. Your
She thinks my hands are soft, guys. Now you know.
And what about mine?
Yours are soft from the top.
Mhm.
And like, I like her fingers. I love your fingers. They're so like, I don't know the word you use for them, but you use the word, and I love your fingers.
Is it stubby?
Stubby.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
love
stubby.
her stubby. Like her fingers aren't super long. They're no stubby, but like I love that. It's
so
cute.
comfortable too.
It's so cute because like I don't meet people have like long fingers. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, your fingers are stubby. Yes, I love it. Like yes, let's go.
How scandalous. Well, we're besties, so we're allowed.
Yeah, get with it, Kai.
Get with the program, Kai. Do you handhold with
Yeah,
the
we're
guy.
interlocking fingers. We're doing the thing that like Aerith and Clown did on the Ferris
Oh my
wheel.
god, yes!
Oh my god, interlocking the fingers.
Yeah.
And Michael
Yeah!
has teased us about.
Oh
the
my
girlfriend.
god, he teases us a lot, like, throughout this whole, like, experience.
The girlfriend.
The girlfriends. But no, like, this has been an awesome visit.
Dang, that's crazy. How we're
It's
interlocking
crazy.
fingers.
Oh yeah, also funny thing with us being in real life, we sometimes watched streams together. We watched Jill stream
Oh,
last
that was
night.
hilarious.
And didn't...
We found out Jill's secret, but you have to watch the VOD.
you have to watch the VOD to find out what Jill's secret is.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend.
We highly recommend. But with that being said, do you want to find someone to raid?
Yes, we have to rate someone.
Let's raid someone.
So y'all better stay in chat.
Stay in chat. I don't have a raid message, but I have something we say. Oh god.
God.
Why are so many people streaming tonight? Got Tofi music. Or should we raid someone new?
I don't know who would we rate though.
Should we look at the VTuber tag?
Yeah, sure.
Also, if you guys have any suggestions on who we should raid, please leave them in chat because we love to find new VTubers. Shoot out, this is all people I follow.
Yeah.
5 more channels. Oh, well, one of them censored.
Oh,
Oh, look at Tofi.
oh, it's
He's so cute. Low energy.
Me.
Us. Actually, I mean, we could try
Oh
Amelie.
yeah,
Nah.
probably too big. Yeah.
The same thing with Fillion, Porcelain Maid.
Yeah.
Iron Mouse definitely would not work. No. Why don't we just raid Tofi music?
Yeah, Tofi music.
Hey, Tofi music. Let's go see her.
So
It's been a
cute.
while. Alright, guys. So we are going to be rating Tofi music. Give me one sec. Tofi music. They are a lovely VTuber. They are awesome. Alrighty, guys. And remember, when we go into someone else's stream, we are going to say Misfit Raid! Woo! Let's go see Tofi. Bye, guys!